Oh, you're still here? This episode is brought to you by Tigre Burrito, located at 720 Highway 62 in Wolford, Texas. They're open Tuesday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. They specialize in breakfast and lunch burritos. They've also got some plates. Tell them JP Lopez sent you. But breakfast burritos are pretty fucking huge, so you better bring a big appetite. They're the shit. Oh, hey, didn't see you there. This episode is brought to you by DJ Keepo. DJ Keepo handles all things like weddings, quinceañeras, anniversaries, and graduations. He's good at what he does, keeps the party going, and hit him up on IG, TikTok at DJ Keepo 806. Once again, that's DJ KEEPO 806.
Still hanging out with my people, anyways.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You kinda
I
kick with the
remember you
same
had to be
people.
a part of a Facebook group, and then they threw the invite through there, and then I think they were taking donations for the venue.
So ain't that some shit you already have ironed out before you start putting it together?
And I was like, I ain't going to
My
that
my
shit.
buddy that does the podcast with me, he's the whatever when you graduate that has to put it together. He's telling me all that shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he fucked up. It was that.
For friendship?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had to put that, like, they did exactly what you just said, like donations, Facebook.
What a
And
pain
For
in
the
ass.
venue, yeah.
Yeah.
And now, I didn't have
I think the Facebook page was cool enough for me. You know, like I saw people commenting and stuff on there that I was like, oh yeah, what's up, man? You know, I'm all good. Like,
No disrespect. What you guys on, like 20, 25?
we just had my 20, like 2 years ago, I think.
something like
Shit.
that.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey,
my-
world is fuck, bro.
Let me see. I graduated in 01, so yeah, we were already.
You already did that.
And you were 99,
So
JP?
mine was 5 years ago.
You didn't graduate in
I missed-
99?
I missed the,
No, it's
the 10
2000.
and the 20.
Yeah, so
The-
my,
the-
5
You're as
fucking
old as
years.
my,
Well, the
my
20,
mom.
the 20 was during COVID, so I'm pretty sure
Your
that
mom's
shit was going to
43?
happen anyways.
43.
They graduated in 99.
Where'd she graduate from?
Post, Texas.
Oh, from Post?
Where'd your pops?
My
you know?
stepdad, Tulia, and then my dad, Post.
Oh, shit.
Post Malone.
I love
So,
Post,
so
Texas.
we're your parents' age.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
You know
What
his
the
his
Yold.
grandpa owns Jackson Brothers, right?
Oh no shit.
Yeah. Just saw him the other day. Yeah.
Yeah. Goddamn.
It's the best.
That's
beef
pretty
jerky.
cool. Yeah, I heard
Yeah,
y'all
they
talking
got the
about
best
that.
beef jerky.
He's the
Badass.
homie. He's
There ain't nobody that makes better beef jerky than.
That's what I say.
That cheese is good too.
It's fucking wonderful.
I don't know where he gets that cheese
He
from.
smokes it.
He makes.
Yeah.
I don't. He's not milking the cow, but right.
Oh, yeah, I don't know where the cheese is from. It
Yeah.
might be from fucking United. I don't know.
Fucking.
He's making it work, though. He works wonders
Beyond
with it.
He's all getting 7 different cheeses, melting it together, and smoking
Who
it.
knows? I don't want to tell secrets.
And you know, I've tried multiple times to figure out what cheese they use at Josie's, like on their enchiladas, and they
government.
You don't have.
they refuse to tell me,
You
dude.
don't have to
government.
know, dude.
probably
Is
like
that
the,
what-
it's probably like the dehydrated
No,
shit.
that's that shit from Cisco.
Bro, I've
Whatever
tried
they have in
multiple
bags
times,
over
yeah.
there.
You like that?
Dude,
You fuck with Josie's?
Oh man.
I only mess with one Josie's, the one on Aberdeen. That's the only like the well, I'm sure they use the same food, but for some
That's the
reason,
buffet Josie's,
Yeah,
isn't
that's
it?
the only. And dude, I don't eat cheese enchiladas anywhere, but from there, that's my shit.
I like
But,
Rosa's cheese enchiladas.
Really, I've never had them.
Yeah.
I mean, I've asked them multiple times, like, man, like, what kind of cheese do y'all use on these? And they're like,
Just
oh,
call
no.
Cisco. They'll tell you.
That's where they
I'm
get it from.
sure it's Cisco cheese.
Man, where's Adrian at? I know Adrian got the cheat code, man. He knows.
I'm sure
I'ma
it's
ask
Cisco
him.
cheese.
Yeah.
You
I
think
bet.
so?
It has to be because Josie's orders from Cisco.
Yeah.
I think I'm lactose. I had a blue cheese for the first time the other day. My
Shut your
shit,
shit.
boy, my stomach
How
was
much of it did you have?
a lot. I was eating a lot
Oh,
of it,
don't
like
do
daily, for like
Oh,
a couple
no,
of days.
No, you're supposed to get like
And
micro doses.
and my shit was like stinking different. No disrespect, but it like smelled different. I was like, I thought something was wrong. No, it's the
Yeah, it's
fucking
because
blue.
you're eating blue cheese, and that's
Yeah, no,
disgusting,
it's
bro.
They
just
cleaned
the-
him out of
it's
like
just
shit
the
that was in his
cheese.
system like 10 years ago.
Yeah,
It
probably.
fucking grabbed him.
I don't mess with blue
It's,
cheese.
it's
was
cottage
disgusting.
cheese with seasoning.
I
in
like
it.
blue cheese though. It's
I know it's fine.
I fuck with blue cheese.
What
I
y'all
like
what do y'all
blue
eat it with?
cheese.
Just on salads?
on wings.
On wings.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do
I
that.
dip my wings in blue cheese. I fuck ranch, dude. I'm like Coke.
What did
Fuck
Joey Diaz
I was
say?
just about to
He
say
does, man.
blue cheese or go fuck your mother.
Go fuck your mother.
Wait, I get
for real though now.
a dirty martini. I want my olives stuffed with blue cheese, and that right there is phenomenal. After it's been sitting in that
When-
vodka.
It's a little gay.
When we
man.
went
Damn.
drinking, when we went out and had some
drinks like that.
drinks the other night, I heard y'all ask the olives of blue cheese. I ain't
Yeah.
never heard of that
Yeah,
shit.
they didn't have it there, but if you go to a restaurant a nice restaurant that has martinis.
That's some pinkies up type
That's what
shit.
I'm saying.
No, it's
Savage,
so-
Savage Tavern has a good martini.
Are the olives already packed with blue cheese, or that's some shit they got to do?
They could be.
I'd be pissed. Somebody ordered that. You got to go stuff the cheese in the
they-
olive.
Like a fancy restaurant will stuff it themselves. Because I went to Las Brisas last week, and I ordered one, and I was like, "Does my dirty martini come with blue cheese olives?" And he was like, "Of course." I was like, "All right, thank you."
Damn.
So he brought it out. God damn it!
Slight flex.
It was good.
Slight flex, dog.
It's good, man. It was good. But they didn't have it at Bodine's. I just had to have my martini as is.
Yeah, the dude was saying he got his olives imported from Italy or some shit. When he
Yeah,
asked
they were.
him, and I was like,
Is that place in the garage, the parking garage?
No.
Bodine's?
Yeah, what is
That's
that?
the one over there by, it's in
Was
the
there
depot.
also last week.
Oh yes, yeah. Okay, I know what you're
It's
talking
over there.
I think Ground Zero is the one you're talking about.
Yeah, Grand Zero.
about. Bodine's, my friend's brother works there.
Okay.
Was it on Avenue
Yeah.
K?
No, it's behind the Buddy Holly.
It's
Okay.
where Athens used to be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got you. Bodie. What type of food is it? Steakhouse?
No, it was just drinks.
It's,
Oh,
no,
it's
it's,
just
a, it's,
drinks.
a, it's a fancy lounge drink place. So
Dude, I need to get out more. I don't know shit.
Take,
Look
take,
at homebody.
take your wife there and have a couple of drinks. It may not be a place that you can stay all night, but you can have some nice drinks and then like
And
maybe
then
be
Mr.
the
Nasty
Mr. Nasty Time. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Hey, she's low key hot though, right?
Who?
That chick that said that on Friday,
Hell yeah.
the freaky ass stepmom. I always thought she was tough. You know, on is it next Friday?
It's next Friday.
Yeah, when he goes to stay with.
Peaches, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
When she pulls that little bottle out of her cleavage, I always thought she was bad,
No,
dude.
Peach
No, Peach was a sister.
Peaches was the sister.
The sister,
It
yeah.
was Sugar, right?
Sugar.
Yeah.
I done kicked
Yeah.
Sugar country ass to the curb. Now I'm with her sister. Yeah, that,
I mean, I wouldn't kick her out of bed.
I thought she was bad, dude.
She has some big old tiggle bitties.
That's a perfect woman for me. Oh, I love it.
Made to cuddle. Yeah, I thought she was bad,
I
dude.
never got. We talked about this. I never got with the black woman. I wish I did.
Never?
Never did.
Never in
I
your
tried.
life?
Tried.
You still got time.
Hey, I was laughing my ass off when he said that lady humped his leg.
Bro, that was weird. I was editing the podcast like, oh fuck, I said that.
I was laughing my ass off when he
I
said that.
actually think it might be a little bit easier to hook up with a black chick today than it was back in the day, dude. They did not give you the time or day. You'd have
That's
to
how
be
it
a
was for
cool
me.
motherfucker. And so, yeah.
I was about to say something mean. Never mind.
I'll edit it out, bro. Don't worry.
This dude fucked
Timestamp
me
it.
on his podcast when he was like, you would say you're like me, right? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, yeah, because we hate the gays. And
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I said we don't like gays.
I was like, what the fuck, dude?
Hey, fucking set you up for failure.
Hey, you agreed, man. You agreed.
Hey, you would have said, no, oh, you like tranny?
I said, nice setup.
See, you talking about how it is now. You gotta worry about that shit now. You gotta be careful, man.
Cancel your ass.
I
I don't give a
heard
fuck about that no more.
today,
You pass that.
the Two Bears episode.
That was a
That was
interesting one.
that was my favorite podcast. Like, even I know it's on the decline. I know it ain't what it once was.
That one
I
today
still-
was. It was pretty good.
Yeah. I still fuck with it, right? And they were talking about Tom Segura said he saw some hot chick in the airport and he was like, "Oh shit, this is a little baddie." And then he walked up to her and he's like, "Oh fuck, that's a
du-
guy."
It's a dude.
It's a dude.
Goddamn, they
And
got
then,
me.
Hey,
and then
dude.
Bert chimed in and he was like, "Oh yeah, that happens to me a lot." He's like, "I'll be fucking like, oh my god, that's a badass chick," and he's like, "It's a 13-year-old
Little-
boy."
little boy.
And I
That
was
shit
like,
happened to me, dude.
Hey, that happened to me this
You
weekend.
too, dude. I was watching that movie, American Satan. You ever seen that movie, American Satan?
Nah.
It's pretty good. I want to say it's the dude. Have you seen it? I want to say it's the lead singer from Blackville Brides, maybe.
It's a
But,
Netflix movie.
I don't know, but it's a pretty good movie, dude. It's about like this rock band. They want to make it big, and
But
they.
where'd you watch it at?
I want to say it was like Amazon or Netflix.
okay.
It was something like that. But
What? Say
American Satan.
American Satan.
But I bring it up because like the girl on that movie has a really pretty face, right? And I was telling Flams, I was like, yeah, because we were gonna talk about it on his show one time, you know, like the Faustian bargain, selling yourself to the devil to make it big in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And so I was like, man, she's kind of pretty, dude. He goes, that's a guy. I was like, fuck no, dude. And I looked it up. I go, yep, fucking dude had a pretty face.
Got your
Allegedly,
ass.
caught me slipping.
There's
Yeah,
a-
he had a pretty dick, too.
It happens. It happens, man.
There was a show on Netflix. and Chris DiStefano went on a podcast and was talking
Oh, yeah, I
about
know
this
what you're talking
chick, like the hottest chick ever. And I was like, what the fuck? And then he was like, yeah, she's trans. And I go, what the fuck?
Oh, that's
dude?
a good show too. That
And
guy
then
that gets stalked.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good show.
And so I watched that show and I was like tripping out, man. I'm like,
Because you agree?
I didn't catch
no.
it. I didn't catch it in the show because they make a joke about it in the show, and I was like, what? Because one of the girls was like, "You look like a man," and I'm like, why is that a big deal to her? She was a man.
well, that's the thing. What I was gonna say is it fucked it up for me because I went into it not like not allowing myself to be
I
attracted.
see.
She wasn't even
Because I already
attracted.
knew it was a man, but I didn't know. Like, had I not known, maybe I might have found her attractive.
On that
Maybe.
note, Hunter Schafer, look her up. I ain't gonna say much more.
Hunter Schafer?
Yeah,
That's a trans.
trans, but from the waist up.
Oh,
it's
that's the
like-
one from Euphoria, right?
Yeah, nice boobs.
The white chick, right? You watch Euphoria? That show's crazy.
That's
Is
a
it?
wild
Yeah.
ass show.
It is a wild ass fucking show. A lot of it reminds me of the shit we did in high school
For real,
because they
pretty
do
accurate.
some wild ass shit.
Really?
Rue's all addicted to drugs. What's her
But
name?
you know
Zendaya.
what? Was drugs a thing when you're in high school?
Lean.
Lean.
Was a thing, man. Lean and a lot of Xanax. That was my era. Xanax.
I don't remember drugs being so prevalent when we were in.
Oh no,
weed.
it was.
But dude, you know what? It's
Xanax.
crazy, dude, because like
It destroyed a lot of people. Xanax in
Really?
my generation. Yeah.
I didn't mess with like alcohol or drugs like sophomore and junior. And well, when I started junior, because I was like, oh, in my head, I was like, I'm an athlete. I play baseball. I'm not gonna be a fucking loser. So that was my mentality, right? And then I remember,
Me too.
Well, like, but that was kind of my thing. I always thought that like good students, good athletes, you don't do that shit.
Yeah.
And I remember I went to this. It was like one of those big ass houses right there across from Higginbotham Park.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
On 19th Street. It was like a little mansion,
that
dude.
fucking, that lion.
Yes. So you
Yeah.
heard about it. Were you there?
No, I would. Y'all.
Did we
'cause
talk about it?
It was your senior year, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So y'all would. We were still partying, so
Uh-huh.
y'all would always tell me, "Hey, we're at this house."
That's what we
or
think of my
this
junior
house,
year or something, but
or
yeah,
this
dude.
house, and I went to that place, and that fucking house had a. You're right. It was a mansion of a house, but it had a fucking real lion in the fucking.
Yeah. It's
right,
like
yeah.
a stuffed lion or something in the living room
He
or
said-
whatever.
The dude told me this was years ago, but the dude told me his dad went on an African safari and paid 15 grand just to ship it.
Like,
to
they
the
had money,
States.
dude.
Yeah.
And I remember going to those type of parties, and those are like the good kids. Those are student council, the rich kids, and they're doing coke, smoking weed, and drinking, and the parents are there. And I was like,
fuck,
damn.
yeah.
And so that's kind of it. Like I used to think like good kids didn't do drugs or drink or anything. And after that, I was like, oh man, all the freaking popular kids are drinking. So that's when I started drinking.
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
and then I ended up quitting baseball. It's all their fault.
I remember going to a house party in Lake Ridge when I was in high school. One of our teammates, I won't say his name, but I walk into that backyard and like oversaw the golf course, and the first thing he tells me, "How do you like your steak?" He goes, "I got ribeyes for everybody."
God dang.
And I'm like thinking to myself, I don't think I've ever had a ribeye up to this moment. And I said, "Cooked?" He goes, "I'll make it medium rare." And the motherfucker.
Man,
put
those
a-
are party favorites,
and no, for
ribeyes.
real.
God
And then he
dang.
had 2 kegs, and then he had a swimming pool in the backyard, and then he had all the hot chicks in bikinis in that swimming pool, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then there was a foreign exchange student that was from Poland. She had the most amazing body.
Her last name was Novia Domska. I remember her.
Okay, yeah. I just called her.
I remember
I just called her the Polish chick.
She was bad, dude.
Her face was maybe a 7. The body at school in the hallway was a 10.
Yeah, I
The
remember.
bathing suit 11.
I don't remember what her first name was, but I remember that was her last name was Novia Domska.
I went to a lot of house
Yeah.
parties. I don't know if this was the case, but the cops always fucking got us. And there was a foreign exchange student at our high school, and God bless him, he got caught at a party. He had to go back to his home country.
Oh no shit!
Because he went to jail, so it's like you can't fuck up.
no.
Man, what a
you
bitch ass cop, dude! Like, be cool, man. Be cool. Don't ruin this dude's
They can't
life.
even have sex while they're here either. If they
don't-
get caught having sex, they
How do you
they
know
get
that?
because
Because
we
you're
asked
trying to
them- we
fuck
asked
Novia
them about the Polish
Domska. You're
chick.
trying to bang her. That's right.
That probably was her excuse. But,
No,
Oh, no,
I
that
think
was
it's
a party
true
rule.
because like you can't have a child here.
you know,
You you can't have a child, so basically you can't have sex. You know what I mean?
That is
That's
wild.
some Christian shit.
They don't want you coming over here making an American baby.
Hear that,
I
Mexicans?
guess so. It makes
Hear that, you
sense.
fucking Mexicans? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I get it.
So yeah,
She was bad. Everybody wanted to holler at her, dude.
Yeah, no, she was pretty badass.
Do y'all remember that girl? I don't remember her last name, but her name was Miley. Then this was before Miley Cyrus.
She went to Lubbock High?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Was she a white girl?
yeah, yeah. She was bad.
She was a
dude.
baddie?
She
Miley?
was fucking bad.
I don't remember.
Was she y'all's grade then?
She was my grade.
Oh yeah, I didn't know her.
Dude, I wish I wasn't such a scary ass in high school, dude.
Same.
I was so scared of
Bro,
girls. Not really
Lubbock High-
scared of girls, but I was kind of prude, man. It took me a while to
I
kind of
didn't ever see that from you, bro. For real.
think about when I had a girlfriend. I always had a girlfriend for a long time. Every girl I dated was like for 9 months to a year at a time. I was always in long-term relationships until senior year. I was like, I'm just gonna
I never had a
whore it up.
girlfriend in high school, but we were always hollering at chicks or whatever, and they would fall in love. And you're like, oh shit.
You know what? The Lubbock High girls were prude, man. I always tried to get with them. They never won.
Oh, they're
Maybe I was just ugly.
by your age, they were prude. You weren't gonna hook
They
up with
were
those chicks,
fucking-
bro.
They already
Yeah.
got turned out.
You
by
know,
all-
because they were like, unless you were hooking up with someone that didn't necessarily have money. If you were trying to hook up with someone with money, you're not gonna hook up
They had
with
a lot
them.
of pretty Indians.
I
as
had a
kid.
girlfriend my whole.
there was one pretty
my whole
Indian
high
that went to
school.
Lubbock High.
For real.
You what?
I had the same girlfriend for my entirety of high school,
Really? All 3 years?
and I never acted like I ever had a girlfriend.
I never knew. Honestly, dude.
Me neither.
I was like, damn, you had a girlfriend?
I didn't have a girlfriend.
I had
until
no
just
idea,
recently.
bro. Honestly, I had no
never,
idea.
like, never. I mean, we went out from time to time.
And
but
she went to Lubbock High?
yeah,
Really?
and
I never knew that, dude.
then
Uh-uh.
I think like out of high school, I was like, yeah, I've been going with this girl for like 5 years. They're like,
Fool got a
Are
girlfriend?
you joking? Like, nah, man, just I don't really like her.
Like,
Meanwhile,
she's
he's over
just
there at the
always
bar
around.
licking girls' faces and shit. Turning up. I didn't know that, dude.
Shout out to her, wherever
Yeah.
she's at.
Yeah, I don't know where the fuck she's at.
Traumatized.
She's on the
She
moon
wasted 4 years of her life. Pretend boyfriend.
Well, it's not like I ever fucking at all promised we were gonna go anywhere.
It's a fair
You know
point.
what I mean? Like, straight
yeah,
up.
dude,
You know, if you're in high school, you didn't waste nothing.
No, not really.
Nah.
I wasted and no shots because like my girlfriends were cool. Like everything was great, but like I missed out on a lot of like fun times with my
But
homies
think about
and
it,
shit.
bro.
dude,
I had
you
a
know?
girlfriend and I was going to like prom and homecoming
with other chicks and shit. And you going to twerp? You remember twerp, dude? The twerp dances?
Damn, bro.
What a dick.
She probably hates herself now because of that shit.
Raquel
Nah,
settled your
man.
ass down.
Oh, dude, that was a whole conversation within itself. When we were like first talking, I was like, "You don't want to go out with me." She's like, and I told her, I was like, "You don't," and then. Yeah, I'm like, no, for real, you don't. I'm just gonna cheat on you and blah blah
At least
blah.
you told her.
I'm being
Yeah.
straight up with you.
And she's the only chick I never cheated on.
That's badass. You have to put a ring on it. I've never cheated, dude. Ever. I don't think I have.
I always. It sounds horrible, right? Like this guy wants to cheat, always, you know, like it sounds horrible, but the girls that I actually started dating, I fucking knew it was gonna go nowhere.
You didn't take it
I
too
just
serious.
fucking
Yeah.
knew, yeah.
All right, you know, it's hard to describe it because a lot of times they are good girls, but you just know right off the bat they're just there to pass your time, and so sometimes you can sometimes they just know that they are also just there to pass the time. We're having fun. If we find somebody that we really really like, you or me, then that's where it ends, and we don't have to keep on keeping on. But those girls were nice girls. They were really good girls. They're probably great wives to other people. But
Yeah.
you just know right off the bat that you're just gonna holler at them. We're gonna have fun. We'll go to the movies. We'll spend the night together. And then if you find somebody that makes you think they're gonna get married,
Smash or pass,
smash your pass.
or smash and pass.
Yeah.
Those happen too.
Yeah, let me get one. I'll take one beer. One beer.
The community.
One of those ultras, please, if that's cool.
I'm all making all this fun. You're not recording yet, right?
Yeah, we're recording. It's all right.
actual audio?
Nah, we're good.
I need anyone
I think we're all right.
I think we're all right. But
I cheated on all my girlfriends
You
except
did?
for the one I'm with now.
I would say that too.
I actually, oh no, that was for. I had to do
I
some
would definitely
self-reflection
say
on
that
that
too.
shit, dude, because I was like, that was fun. God bless them.
So you like them older women, huh?
those bitches love me? I guess I don't fucking know.
Dude, I always
Dude, that
wanted an
woman
older
scared
chick
me.
when
That
I was
woman
younger.
scared me. Now that I reflect on it after telling you about that shit, she scared me.
How much older than you was she?
She's probably 40s, man.
And you're in your 20s?
I was early 20s.
Early 20s?
I
That-
might have been 20.
That was like my fantasy, dude. When I was like in like my late teens, early 20s, I always wanted like a 40-something-year-old.
You never
Like
had
Mark Norman.
Yeah, dude. Now if I got older lady, she's like fucking 60, 70 years old. No, I always wanted an older chick, dude, when I was younger.
I
thought I did.
I have a former girlfriend. When I started dating her, she was older than what my wife is right now, and I've been with her for 13 years.
Oh, shit.
What? For real?
She's not even as old as that lady yet. when I first started dating her,
That's wild, dude.
and I was 22.
I'm out here trying to do it's too much math right now. Gotta give me a scratch sheet of paper. Damn, that's wild though, man. I think it's because like growing up, I like always had a big ass crush on like Peggy Bundy from Married with
yeah.
Children. I always wanted like an older redhead chick that was like a floozy.
Bro, like she kept
That's what I wanted.
she kept that tight. Like think about it. Even in Sons of Anarchy, she was still pretty fucking hot.
She held it
Like,
together
yeah.
pretty well.
And Kelly Kapowski too. She looked
On that
beautiful.
white collar, she kind of got a little chunky.
Yeah, but she looked like a
Oh,
nice
yeah.
looking
Yeah.
40-something-year-old
But
woman.
I haven't seen her since that show. I don't
Okay,
know.
you're so much younger than us. Who was like growing up? Who was the dime piece on TV?
The Pink Ranger.
The pink. Oh, so that was
Topanga?
kind of Topanga. I just found out. I just found out. She just said she got
was
breast
not-
cancer.
That was not
But I
your
was,
era,
but I was
though.
watching that
You were
because my
watching-
mom was y'all's, so like,
Oh, that makes sense.
so like the Fresh
That
Prince of
makes
Bel
sense.
Air, Hillary,
Yeah.
and then but if I told you these people, you wouldn't know who they were now. Like Ariana Grande was like for me because I was
Freaking,
watching that
Sam and
shit.
Cat,
Yeah, it was
iCarly,
like
all
that
that
shit.
shit.
It
when
was
y'all
like,
were both teenagers.
it was
at
like
the
Drake
same
and
time.
Josh, all of Drake's girlfriends.
That's
I just
so
followed
weird,
one on
dude, 'cause
Instagram.
my
you
daughter
know,
watches all that shit now.
That iCarly chick is freaking hot, dude.
The white one,
What's her
the
name?
blonde,
Her real name?
Which one?
iCarly.
the cross
Miranda
cross
Cosgrove?
group,
Yeah.
cross group.
Dude,
she was
she's
one
so
of them.
pretty, dude.
Jeanette McCarty. She was.
I thought
That's-
she was the hotter one, the blonde.
I like her.
That's that crazy fucking
Yeah.
girl.
Well, her mom fucked her up.
Yeah. So did the fucking director.
Yeah.
What was his name?
No, not Zack Snyder.
Dan Schneider.
Dan
Dan
yeah,
Schneider,
That
yeah.
motherfucker fucked them all
That
up.
that
whole thing is crazy.
because they made it sympathetic to
Did
him.
you see even that
They
big
did, they
hefty
did.
girl from one of the Nickelodeon shows? Fuck. Babe, what was the Nickelodeon show with the group of kids?
All that.
The big chick. Did you see she even came out and said he fucking made passes
That's
at
why
her?
everybody's like,
And that's when you know he wanted to be like, that's a lie.
it's like, bitch.
This motherfucker
Don't be
was
tarnishing
quiet
my
forever,
image.
and then he came out, he tweeted,
Like,
no, that's a lie.
all the other ones, yes. This bitch, nah. Don't be running my. That's fucked up, dude.
Fuck that dude, man.
Fucking hey, man.
You heard the whole story that allegedly he's the one that got Jamie Lynn Spears pregnant?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking.
I heard he
crazy,
got
dude.
Amanda
Amanda
Bynes
Bynes?
pregnant too.
That girl, God bless her, she is fucked up.
She is.
She was
like-
bad.
real bad.
She used to
man.
be.
She was real
she's,
bad.
She's even worse now. She's
She was going to school to be a cosmetology or some
She
shit.
had her eyebrows all fucked up.
Yeah.
Yep. And then she's got them.
You
straight
realize
bangs.
now why they're all fucked up, man. I don't understand as a parent why you would put your kid through that shit.
Do you think anybody's held it together? Like that grew up famous? Like it's actually kind of held it together
Thought
pretty
so,
well?
but apparently not.
'Cause I always thought
Hillary
like,
That's a good
Duff.
question.
like Hillary. Dude, she's one of my
Oh, Hillary
favorites,
Duff.
bro.
yeah.
Like
Hillary Duff.
She's
like
normal.
hall pass.
She's easy to
she's
have a
one of my
crush
number
on.
one hall passes.
What about
she's
the-
normal.
What's her sister? Ashley Tisdale?
Oh, the one from Napoleon Dynamite. Cause it's Hillary Duff and her sister's the one that's the
Is her
chick.
name Ashley Tisdale?
No,
She
that's
was
a
in
different
Disney.
one. But
that
Ashley Tisdale's a different
the
chick.
one
Yeah.
that kept it together too, right? I
There's
would
a
say.
few, huh, that
Yeah.
have kind of. It just seems like, dude, you're famous for so long.
Kind of weird how the ones that kept it together, they didn't put them in any other movies after like they got a little older.
I wonder why.
They probably
They're
weren't
not
fucking.
teens no more.
Dude, I heard a story about Jennifer Love Hewitt. like because she was on something called like Kids Incorporated. You ever hear about that? Dude, I'm into like all these crazy ass like conspiracy podcasts and stuff. So dude, she was like on I don't know what you could compare it to now, but it was like a kid show. And dude, they were pimping her around like all over the place, dude. Like all like prostituting her out. That's why she's never gone topless. Cause dude, I remember like when I first had internet, I was like, trying to find like Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Yeah, everyone
topless
They
and
would
shit.
always have photos.
And she never did, and that's what she said is because she got abused so much when she was like, and so once she kind of aged out, Fergie took her spot.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
bro.
dude. Yeah,
She had
freaking crazy.
Jennifer Love Huge Tits had a show on Lifetime, and it was a massage therapist show. Did you ever? Dude, that was a badass show, man. And
Was it really?
Like, she was fucking.
Is this the one that was I Know What You Did Last Summer?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, uh-huh.
She was fucking.
She's a babe. Yeah.
So there was like a couple of people that would go get a massage, and that's what the show was about.
Really?
It was a badass show,
Sounds
and it was
good.
only like one season, and then they canceled it.
Really?
And I was like, motherfucker, man.
Did she never showed her tits.
It, the
That's probably-
client list.
Client
That's,
list?
that's
Yeah.
probably why they canceled it because
She would never show the.
kids.
Well, it was on
She
Lifetime. They
don't
don't.
want to fuck.
No, it was 2 or 3 years.
Oh, okay. She fact checked me. It was 2 or 3 seasons.
I wish I
But
had
they
a fact
canceled
checker
it.
on my
I know, right?
podcast.
Yeah.
All the shit I say.
Thanks, Jamie.
Pull that shit up.
She's
Pull
my
that
That
shit
was
up,
almost
man.
true.
She's my Jamie.
You know, as a small kid, like even 5, 6 years old, I did not like Disney. I never watched the Disney Channel even when I was young. I just hated all of it. I remember one time, maybe it was kindergarten or first grade, and we had movie day or whatever it was, and they're like, "We're gonna watch some Disney movies," and I was like, looking around, I was like, "Why? Why are we gonna watch this dumb?"
Even
shit?
as a young kid, you
As a
yeah.
6-year-old, 5, 6, 7-year-old.
Do you think they were corny or what?
Yeah,
Or
I thought
just-
they were I thought they were for little girls.
I can't say that I never wanted to watch it. I couldn't. Because my uncles were like, that's gay, dude. Turn
yeah,
that shit.
you chicken
And
shit, you
I'm
pussy.
like, oh, fuck. All right. So I couldn't watch it.
You're like, yeah, it really is gay.
No one told me it was gay. I just thought it was gay. Straight,
Right off the bat.
just
So
right
it
off
is
the
gay.
Nah,
bat.
my uncle just straight up was like, nah, that's gay. Turn it. I'm like, oh, fuck. All right.
And like really, what I really wanted to watch was baseball, football, or the Ninja Turtles, or the Simpsons. And then Beavis and Butthead. Beavis and Butthead is the last, or maybe South Park too, were the last 2 cartoons. And when you start telling me stuff about SpongeBob, I know zero about SpongeBob.
Dude, I still watch South Park.
and
It still holds up.
And it doesn't bother me, but I just don't watch cartoons. So anytime you're talking about a cartoon, I have zero idea what you're talking about.
Eric
all the
Constanto has entered the chat.
He's all
dude
fuming
loves
right
his
now.
cartoon.
He's fucking fuming.
Zero
Yo.
concept of it. And then if you are talking about a movie that was in between 2002 to about 2006, I didn't watch it.
Bro, I
Even-
just started watching because John, while we were on the deep dive talking about I was talking about like population control and all this and that, right? And that dude John was like, yeah, you know, like Thanos, like he just snaps and
Yeah,
kills
he
the.
said that.
And I was like, what? Because I haven't watched any of those movies, dude. Like I don't have the time to sit there. And he goes, no, dude, watch it. It explains all that shit. That because
And
all
I'm
the
just
shit
not
we were
interested
talking
in
about,
that shit though.
it's not my
And,
thing.
and
but
when he said that, I was like, motherfucker.
so now I'm gonna go back and start watching them.
What podcast is that?
The deep dive with Don
Does he do
Flamingo.
it here?
Yeah.
Oh, tell
Yeah,
him to
because
get
he
me
was
on. I need to get on there.
he was talking
yeah, yeah.
about the Georgia
Because I was
Guidestones,
explaining
right?
it. I was explaining like,
And he was like, oh,
at the end
Thanos.
goal is
and I was like, what the fuck?
yeah, population control, dude. And then
It's predictive programming, bro.
yeah, and then he brought that up, and I go, what? He goes, you've never seen it? I was like, I haven't watched any of those fucking movies.
All this like climate change and shit, it's all eugenics. It's in disguise of eugenics to get it to depopulate us.
Yeah, that's
The
exactly
Earth-
what we were talking
if
about.
you put 8 billion people, you could fit it in,
In
a small,
Texas?
in a small area of Texas.
Let's start the show because I got something I want to talk about before I forget.
We haven't started.
John Eric.
I thought we started.
Okay, here we go.
All you ladies, pull your chi-chis out. This is the JP Lopez Show. Also, if you're a transgender, pull your pecker out. This is the JP Lopez Show.
What's up? Thank you for tuning back into the JP Lopez Show. We're going to do it big time again. Back to the fuckhead shit. So, before we started the show, I wanted to keep in mind something to talk about, and I'm just gonna say it. This is not the same fucking heat that we were out in the sun when we were kids.
I agree.
It isn't, right? Mm-hmm. Like, there's no fucking way I go outside to throw the trash and I'm dying. There's no way that I'm that much of a pussy compared to when I was a kid and you could not pay me to come inside.
Dude, when we would, the sun came up, we're outside playing football, baseball, riding our bikes until the sun comes down. Never got sunburned. Never came in. We'd come in we wouldn't even come in and get water. We'd go get it from the manguera.
Yeah.
Drink water from the water hose. But now, dude, just 10 minutes.
It's 5G towers, bro. Ruining our
It's
skin,
a different kind of heat, bro.
I can testify that I worked in the summers outside for 3 straight years when I was in high school. And it was that hot.
That's what I'm saying. I've been outside the past 5 summers.
Hot.
The summers, actually, last year was a lot hotter than this year, bro.
You think so? I don't know. Fuck the summer, dude. But Donnie Flamingo was talking about how he had showed a video how the sunflowers are turning their back towards the sun now, which is so hot.
It's also like humidity this year because whatever was blowing in from Africa, like we were telling you. Yeah. That shit's fucking. Also, you guys are old, man. The Earth cycles. That's 40 years of of weather change. You got to think about that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's not the same fucking heat that I stayed outside all fucking day playing. Like I said, you had to pay me money to come inside in the daylight to come inside and eat or whatever. Like, fuck no, I'm not hungry, or I'm still playing with my friends. And then now this fucking heat is fucking harsh, man. It's fucking harsh.
It is unbearable, dude. Unbearable.
And dude, I give it to y'all because y'all work outside like a motherfucker.
Yeah, dude, I've been a mailman for going on 20 years, dude. And like, I chop it up to like, yes, okay, I'm older now. Maybe I can't deal with it as good as I used to, but it just seems unbearable, dude. Like,
yeah.
It's
do you wear long sleeves?
I wear like a shooting sleeve, like Kobe wears, or I wear one of those on my. That's my arm that I stick out the window. But that's it.
That shit helps. I wear a long sleeve.
Yeah, I've always heard the linemen talk about it's much cooler when they wear their long sleeve compared to a short sleeve. It makes sense because it blocks out the sun.
You see those Mexicans out there, they're in fucking hoodies and shit. I mean, it helps.
Dude, yeah, that's crazy. I just trip out seeing people in general wearing hoodies in this weather. I'm like,
there's no fucking
There's something weird going on with like the younger people, dude. There is something weird, man. Freaking reptilian.
Watching porn, insecure, eating weird meat, 5G.
That's why they're wearing
blue
hoodies,
because they're insecure in their bodies. They're watching. They're on Instagram 20 hours a fucking day looking at unreal bodies. Both men and women.
Do you really think that's what it is?
I really do believe that. Like
that's never crossed my mind.
Because I know, like my
awkward.
friends' little brothers and shit like that. Like, they're inside gaming all day. They have no confidence. They don't know how to socialize.
That thought never crossed my mind, but I can see that.
They don't go outside. They're socially awkward. They don't know how to talk to other people. They don't know how to talk to girls.
And they're told they're ugly or fat, and they're like, it works with the boys too. Like, that's why they're wearing.
And then they don't have any comebacks either, because now you can't bully people or whatever.
That's what sucks.
And it's not necessarily bullying, but like razzing up. Like,
I don't know, man. This younger generation, because
I'm an advocate of bring back bullying.
Dude, my brothers are in high school. These younger folks, they're brutal.
Really?
Yeah, there's hope.
It's because they can talk shit online playing Call of Duty.
They're mean motherfuckers. So I think there's hope. They talk.
Well,
shit.
you know
but
what?
Can they talk shit to your face though?
Oh yeah, they're roasting my ass. They're roasting each other.
They will talk it. The entitlement is there for sure, but they don't know their limitation. They don't know they can get fucked up.
These kids are also from Post, so I mean it might be different.
Post toasties,
like the small town.
But then also at the same time, they can come across somebody from the Arnett Benson that really knows how to roast the shit out of you, like on a fucking comeback. And they haven't came across those
and
motherfuckers.
Also got a badass left hook.
Not anymore. Those kids like to shoot, man. They don't fight. They ain't fighting no more.
But I always thought about that because you would see these young kids wearing hoodies. I thought it was because, and this is like
because they were retarded.
No, that might be a side effect.
That's probably.
I really thought it's because a lot of kids are not outside like they used to be. They're inside playing video games and shit. I really kind of like maybe they're just if you want to call it evolving, I guess. Like maybe they're that's what I'm saying.
Like
you call
Wall-E,
it evolving or devolving.
Like Wall-E type humans.
Yes, where like
that's what they're trying to build. Depopulation.
that's just different shit. Like they're not used to being out, like the heat doesn't phase them. They're
Shout
used to
out to
wearing
your
hoodies all
boy.
the
I
time.
want to come on and talk about 5G towers because now I'm back
dude,
on these.
he'll talk your ear off.
I'm
bro.
back
He
on
loves
these,
that shit.
He
man.
would love to have you on. I tell you that.
Yeah.
They say, man, none of us know how to feel how we're supposed to feel. There's too many microwaves, frequencies, 5G, blue light. It's real bad for you. All
I
of
bought
this.
the
dude.
what is it? EMF? Is that what it's called?
What?
The signal blockers for your phone. I bought these little patches. They were like $30 each, and I bought for my wife, my phone, my plug phone, everything. I put them on there, and I'm not lying. Maybe it's placebo, maybe it's in my head, but ever since I put them on there, I sleep better.
Dude, Flams, he unplugs his router every night.
Yeah, they say it's bad to sleep next to your phone.
Yeah, he'll turn his.
Well, that's where my phone is on my nightstand, especially when I'm on call.
That
You know what I
makes
mean?
sense.
Mm-hmm.
So ever since I put them on my phone, I sleep better.
Really?
And like I said, maybe it's in my head.
No, there's shit going
But-
on that we don't see, dude. Like when it comes down to like like different frequencies that you
Yeah.
don't see. They know what
Like
they're
even
doing,
the
dude.
TV,
They fuck with you.
the TV, the light, the TV. It's all
And I can
bad
tell,
for
like,
your
my
sight.
daughter, I'll let her get on her iPad, and I can tell the difference when we get her off the iPad, maybe a couple hours before it's time to go to bed, she'll knock out. But if we let her get on her iPad and then go to bed, she's just restless.
Those
and she's
dop-
up forever
that
trying to
dopamine,
catch her sleep.
man. It's a dopamine rush.
Yeah, and
Do you-
it's like
do
that
you
blue
think
light,
that
too.
blue light is what it is? Do you think there's
Well, I
something
mean,
to
I
that?
think it's a little bit of
Those
everything.
games are designed to be like when you guys were younger, all that shit you had to seek out, it's all there now in a second. So it's like flooding you.
You would
Overload.
you would be lucky to get that every now and then.
Yeah, so
But
that's
they
all
get
coming
it
to
every
you
day.
every second of the day.
It's crazy how our life is all on demand now.
Yeah.
Did heard, you know who David Cho is?
Yeah.
I used
artist,
to, yeah.
the chef
I used to
artist.
listen to his podcast. He had a badass podcast with Asa Akira. Do you know Asa Akira is a porn star? And he always said it's a straight to anal society. Like, it's pretty much, think about like when we were dating, it took you forever to just
Yeah,
to
yeah,
touch
you
a
didn't have-
titty
you don't
or
have to fluff it
whatever.
no
Now
more.
he's like, dude, now it's just straight to anal. And I was like, that's a good way of putting it because there's none of the leading up to that. Everything is right there in the palm of your hand.
He has an art show on Hulu. Check it out, bro.
Really?
Yeah. It was only one season, and it's so badass, dude.
He used to have a badass show on Vice when Vice was good. But we used, like before Vice had the channel, like I would get on their on the website and they had like little 15, 20-minute documentaries called Thumbs Up. Did
Those
you ever
are
watch
awesome.
Thumbs Up?
Those are awesome. Yeah.
Dude, those were badass. Where he would do like, cause he's a multi-millionaire.
What
and
happened
he would
to
just
Vice, bro?
They
they
Vice
went
was
woke.
so badass.
Yeah.
That channel was so
They're
badass.
so
loved
fucking
it.
gay.
But you don't like Vice?
Not anymore.
No,
Yeah, not
when they
anymore.
first started,
Oh, it
they
was
were
awesome.
badass.
Yeah, it was
dude.
a-
Dude, there
Viceland,
was this cool
when it was
docu-
Viceland, it was
Did you ever
badass.
see that one where they did a documentary on a guy who would inject himself with snake venom? He would get high on snake venom.
What?
That shit was cool, man. He would like. He said he would feel high.
I gotta ask you, bro.
Was it the Hamilton Morris guy?
Nah, this was before.
Where
him.
the fuck did rattlesnake come from?
Did I
Did
tell
you
this?
did you fuck with rattlesnakes or what?
No, it's a rattlesnake roundup. We were going one day. My friend was like, "Rattlesnake roundup, Roy, let's go." And I was like,
And
"Okay."
you just took it on.
It stuck.
Just put rattlesnake Roy.
I thought-
You know what? Everybody asks me that. I don't fuck with snakes. I've been bit by snakes. I don't fuck with them.
I hate snakes too, dude.
I don't.
And now
I'm
they
not
don't.
scared of 'em,
Now
man.
they don't
Oh, I
even
hate 'em.
rattle.
No?
They've evolved.
A lot of
Yes.
the because the
They know.
pigs eat them. So if they rattle, the
Oh.
fucking wild pigs go and eat them. So now they don't rattle, and now they'll just fucking
They
bite
just
you.
get your
Yeah.
ass.
Nah, see, fuck
I know
that.
2
Yep.
people have been bit by rattlesnakes. One
Dude,
lost
they'll
his
mess
finger.
you up,
One of them
dude.
was because he cut the head off, and he fucking
Yeah,
played with the
still
head,
goes.
and it bit his finger.
No,
and-
Yeah.
once you cut the head off, you better get rid of that motherfucker and don't get
yeah,
bite.
he got bit in the finger from a head.
Yeah. Hey, I've gone rattlesnake hunting before, right? And so I caught
Just asking for trouble, dude.
I caught a rattlesnake, and I bet his body was about this fat, right? And it was a long motherfucker, probably made the size of this table right here, and had 9 rattles on it. It's about this big. So cut his head off, and when you do that, you want to deskin it and all that. You cut a little slit right here, and then you grab the skin and you pull, and you just yank over there. It was so long that I had to like re-grab again, and then pull this off. And then it has a digestive tract, and then you pull that, and it's about that fat, right? So you pull that thing off, and so I did all of that. So it's just pure meat, right? This motherfucker wrapped around my arm.
While it was
And
dead.
While it was dead?
pure meat,
With
no
no
skin,
head.
no head, no
Just
skin,
instinct.
no digestion tract, no rattler, no nothing.
Just
dude.
nerves.
And I had to grab it, and with all my might, I had to pull that motherfucker off of my arm.
That's awesome.
Dang.
Again, I
Got
was
that
like,
passion.
oh, god damn. And then I fucking threw it in the cooler. I was like, this motherfucker was strong.
And then straight to the fryer.
Yeah, I know. And then, and then in the taquitos, in the disco,
Take
into
that
the
bad.
disco.
Have y'all seen frog legs? Like if you put salt,
They move.
they fucking twitch.
They start doing the stanky leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They sell frog legs at Market Street.
They
Try
used to
them.
sell them at Amigos
At
for
Amigos,
cheap as
yeah.
fuck.
And they used to have rabbit also.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Amigos
I
used to
would've-
sell rabbit.
damn, I would've
Dude,
checked them.
rabbit, dude. I used to buy the rabbits all the time, dude.
This dude used to smoke rabbit and frog legs like a motherfucker.
Sounds
and
good.
then they stopped selling them at Amigos because
PETA.
all the white folks got a hold
No,
of
because
them.
it was
For real?
no, I think it was because nobody was really buying them.
You're the only one keeping them business.
It was just like,
If I go the other way, I think
they figured it out.
the white folks figured it out and then they moved them to Market Street for a
Okay.
higher
Yeah, 'cause they
price.
sell-
for a higher
double.
They
price.
sell
Yeah.
frog legs at
Well,
Market Street.
Mexicans were just weren't buying it. They assumed that since we were Mexicans that we wanted to buy, and I did. I wanted to buy all that shit, but like regular motherfuckers that have been here for generations, they don't want to. They want to eat chicken. They want to eat pork. They want to eat cheap. Also, they're not gonna spend up. They're not gonna pay up on
Because they were cheap. Frog legs were cheap as
it.
fuck
They
at
were,
Amigos.
dude. And I used to grab them
Yeah.
all the time.
You eat them too?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, dude, they're pretty
I like all
They
that
delicious.
taste
shit.
like chicken, bro. Like
Hey.
I know you always hear that,
Yeah.
but they legit.
Do they taste like rattlesnake?
They did not taste
No.
like rattlesnake.
I've never tasted
The
rattlesnake.
reptiles.
I've had a rattlesnake rabbit sausage too at Lonesome Dove Bistro over there in the stockyards. That was pretty good.
This motherfucker got an iguana.
I got
What?
an iguana to make.
I've always wanted one.
I've actually ate iguana last year in Mexico.
I ain't going to none of this fool's cookout thing. I mean, what the hell am I eating,
Yo.
dude?
I mean, he'll tell you what the
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
it
Can I
is.
tell you?
Yeah.
My friend, his cousin came from Honduras, and they're construction workers, and he said he made them lunch one time, and they ate it, and it was fucking raccoon. He
What?
had killed the raccoon, and he
got
got
rabies.
Hey, the iguana that I got came from a guy from Honduras.
Yeah, those fuckers. They
The freaking roadkill. You
gotta
can't let it
watch
go
out.
to
Fucking
waste.
eating crow.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'm basic as fuck, dude. Like
No,
I don't,
no,
I wouldn't.
I
I
don't eat
wouldn't
any
mind
strange.
eating it. Just I need to know it's not gonna like give me some disease.
Yeah.
Hey, went there at the Friday Art Store? Wasn't there like a food truck that was doing like gator? Or am I tripping?
Yeah. Every
Somebody
now
was
and
there-
then they'll be there.
Yeah, like fried gator.
Have you
or
ever
something
had
like
it? It's good.
At
Is
the,
it?
It's
at
fucking
the
good.
yeah, no,
Gators?
alligators. You can go get alligator at
What's that,
at
Cajun?
walk-ons.
that? Really?
And that one's okay. Papados probably has the best one that I've tried before.
I want to hunt a gator because I want some gator boots.
Oh shit! Them now later
You know,
gators.
you got to get you a big one. Get you
Did
a
Well,
you
that's all
ever-
that's left.
Have you
They're all
heard
fucking
that,
dead now.
that story? It's a viral story on TikTok where they got this guy to go gator hunting with them, and they told him that to be a man, you gotta fucking wrestle the gator, and he's like, "Nah, man, I'm cool." He's like, "Well, you ain't gonna be a man until you fucking wrestle
Like,
a
that's cool
gator."
with me, shit.
So he said that he went out there and they baited this gator with a chicken, and it bumped up to the boat, and they're like, "All right, man, jump on it and just hold on to it for dear life." They say it's gonna spin and spin and spin. You just hold on, just hold on. So he said, "Fuck it, let's do it." He fucking jumped on it and fucking spin.
He
and
did
spin
it?
and spin and spin and spin and spinning. And he was like, "Surely this motherfucker's gonna stop." And he's like, "No." He just kept spinning and he's just holding on for dear life.
Was that an
Then
Australian?
he
dude?
said that he finally like let it go, and he said that the fuckers in the boat were just dying laughing and shit.
That's some Rangel Brothers shit, dude.
That's some
dang,
bullshit.
so, long story
That
short.
is so fucked up, man.
Long story short, because it's a long story and he fucking tells it all in individual pieces. But long story short, it was a fucking log. They were fucking with him, so he had jumped on the log.
That's pretty dangerous, man.
God.
Hey, he's got heart though. He's got heart.
Yeah, and that's why the fuckers on the boat were laughing
Oh,
at his
dude.
ass.
It's badass, dude.
I saw
So when he said the gator was spinning, that means
He was spinning it, dude.
Like, he was
Spinning
doing
it
it himself.
One of us gonna have to get tired. No shit,
it's
dude.
dangerous 'cause
I was like, that's some shitty friendship.
they'll bring you down.
God damn.
So when you're telling me that, I'm like, that's some shit Marcus
What a
would do.
shitty way to die.
But for real, like, I mean, with friends like that, dude,
I know.
it's just like us, man. You
I thought
don't
you
need
were
no
talking about this,
fucking enemies. I
That's so
always say
fucked
that
up, dude.
shit.
I thought you were talking about that Australian dude. He was in the bayou, and he actually jumped on the gator. grabbed his ass, but he wasn't that big, but he still went in
But
there.
still,
It was
yeah.
like that Blackwater, like the Swamp Year. He just jumped in there and grabbed his ass.
Well, he's probably done that before.
Yeah,
Then.
he's from a different land, bro.
when we fly into Miami, of course we fly over the Everglades. Hey, ain't no way, bro.
You keep your butthole tight when you're flying over it, dude, just in
fucking
case.
way you can catch me on one of those airboats in that motherfucker.
Imagine all the witchcraft that
Just-
goes on in there.
Dude,
That's what's interesting,
Like that,
dude. Yeah.
that shit goes for like you can't
Really?
see nothing. And there's people out there just fucking. No,
swamp
dude.
folks.
I would go into the Everglades.
I would too. I want to.
Yeah. If I knew somebody that was doing it consistently and they knew what they were doing, there's no hesitation that I would go with them.
No way.
You're scared of.
Hey, just FaceTime me,
What
bro.
you scared of?
Y'all go ahead.
The fuck you mean? What am I? Dude,
Everything.
Go get out of the boat.
Everything that could happen there.
Dude, I'm a 300-pound man. I'm just gonna step the wrong way and that boat's gonna tilt, and that's my ass. Like, nah.
Well,
Hell no.
that's like one of your questions you sent is like, are you like a hope for the best?
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, I'm not. I'm just not gonna leave that shit to the equation.
exactly.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna let that be part of the equation, dog. No.
So, I didn't send y'all this topic, but I wanted to ask y'all this, and we were discussing it earlier before we started the podcast. But what's your thoughts or theory on celebrities now? Because back in the day, especially when we were younger, they were like influential. Like, do you think that social media, quote unquote, influencers fucked that up, or did we just become more, like, I guess,
We have too much access to their lives now.
for a lack of a better term, woke
Yeah.
to their bullshit?
I think it's that
we're-
too,
we're
but
like, I've heard that Hollywood culture is dead.
It is.
Thank God.
It is. Yeah.
And so
But
you're not.
just think about when we were kids, how like even a presidential race, like let's just say who was big back then,
Clinton.
when we were kids. Fuck, I couldn't tell you.
What,
but a
presidential
big
wise?
name would be like, oh, I endorse this president. And it'd be
Oh,
like,
yeah, yeah,
so and so
yeah.
endorses this
They
president.
had influence,
You know,
real influence.
Yes,
real,
yes.
Yeah. Well, dude,
Well,
think
that
about the
still
Olympics.
works.
Just have like, remember our dream team when we were growing up? The dream team was the shit.
Yeah.
Now it's just like, oh, that's cool. Our United States is playing basketball at the Olympics. It wasn't that big a
but
deal. Like
back then, there was only 2 international players in the NBA. Now there's like 56.
there's a shitload too. That's a
it's
fair
like-
point.
I didn't
yeah.
mean to cut you off.
No,
What
no,
was
no,
your-
no. Well, I think the media, the media is different. So to put entertainment on TV, news entertainment, you have to put celebrities on there. Now we've made political people celebrities, and so you don't have to put an actual movie star on there. And then you have the influencers. So they are the celebrities now. They've done absolutely nothing except for show their titties, but they're more famous than anybody that's making any movies.
Everybody knows who the Hawk Tua girl is, and that's all she did. And
That one
she's
sucks.
famous.
She just
Famous
said
as
that.
fuck. She was on Bill Maher. Dude, like,
Bro,
what's
she's
she doing on a
dumb.
political show?
She's a
dude?
likable person, but
Bro, she's
why have
dumb
we
as
made her?
shit.
Why have we made
She's
her famous?
dumb as shit.
They just keep making stupid
Well,
people
because
famous.
you
man.
know somebody found her, like when she said that, and it was funny or whatever it was, and then the first person that had the opportunity grabbed her. We're gonna keep you a secret. Nobody can find you. Blah blah blah. We'll release you in a month, and we'll start
So
recording.
built up the hype because
Yes,
nobody knew who she was.
And like, yeah, nobody knew her name allegedly or whatever.
That goes to my thoughts and theory on it. My thought and my theory on it is it's the same formula. So I can't tell you how many times I go on to TikTok, Instagram, anything, and I see JoJo Siwa all over my feed, bro.
Because of memes?
Because they're fucking. She's a plant. She has
You
to
got
be
a
a
bad
fucking
algorithm,
plant.
bro. You got a bad algorithm.
She has to be a plant, bro.
I have a theory on that. I'll let you finish, but I have a theory on
she
that
has to
shit.
be an industry plant that they're fucking forcing it down people's throats and necks to be like, oh, I like this chick, or oh,
But
like
they've done that with everybody, dude.
That's
Because
why I say
I see it
it's the same
firsthand. It's the same
formula,
formula. Like get them when they're young, right? So think about. We can go back to like Britney Spears, right? She's all the little girls want to be like Britney Spears, and then as she gets older, she gets older, but then she just turns a corner. She's showing her snatch, all this and stuff. So little like girls that grew up liking her are like, oh, this is how you act. Same thing with like Miley Cyrus. You get them young as Hannah Montana. Little girls love watching Hannah Montana, so they're a role model. as she gets a little older, she starts whoring out. And then little girls are like, oh, this is how we're supposed to act. I think it's the same formula they're using for everybody. JoJo Siwa, my daughter grew up loving her.
I don't even
and then
know
now
what
she's
is.
just went the whole whole
How
other
is she on
direction.
your algorithm? I had never even seen her.
Dude,
online.
everything, bro. Everything
I think a lot of it's
I've
memes, too.
known about her was forced down my throat. For real.
I don't know. I'm on this other like way of thinking. I love how the internet exposes celebrity because they're all fucking stupid and full of shit, and I love it. I like we were talking about what's his name, Howard Stern. He did great shit. We owe a lot to him, but he's a fucking idiot, and I love seeing people become fucking idiots or really exposing themselves to being like a celebrity. Like, have you ever seen like a celebrity go on a podcast for the first time and you
But
listen to them,
dissect
like,
that. What do you mean by that? Like, you love how to see that.
because like when you guys were growing up, you didn't hear every day about the people like the movie stars and shit. And now,
Because
like,
we have access to the
now
real.
that we have access to it,
Yeah.
I can dissect who's really full of shit and who's like funny, who's actually good.
Oh, I get what you're
You know,
saying.
so I can see how.
You can't fake it.
Yeah, so I
Yeah,
love it. I
yeah.
love it watching people crash out because I'm like, you guys are extremely talented at one thing. Stick to that. Don't go on the fucking internet and the podcast and shit because you ain't worth a fuck there.
Because I've kind of been calling like bullshit on celebrities for a little while now. Like I used to like The Rock. Like he seems like a likable dude, but then after a while I'm like, oh no, fuck this dude, man. Like I don't mess with The Rock anymore. He just seems
Well-
fake. He's too polished. Like everything's
He's
a
a
business.
plant.
It's a business transaction
Yeah.
with him, one way or another, you know. And like that, you see that shit now, like because of social media, bro. We have before, like we had social media. They control the narrative on who these stars were, what their lives were, and this
The
and that, right?
magazines did.
Their publicists, all they control the narrative. But now, all these people are volunteering their lives to everybody out there,
Yeah.
and like so we're like, oh, these people suck.
To add more to what you're saying, not too long ago, John Cena was like butt ass naked on a show or somewhere,
An award show or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then like dressed as a woman and some other shit, and I was like, all right, he's the next guy. And sure enough, he's got like 3 movies out right now. So that's the same fucking Hollywood formula.
You
I
gotta-
always
gotta
think
play the
like,
game.
what dirt do they have on these guys? What kid did they diddle for them to be?
I think
yeah,
that's
they
what
do
it
a
all.
lot
It
of
all
shit.
comes down to blackmail, dude.
Yeah.
All the time. That
Cena has to have some dirt because he's doing this humiliation shit.
I really believe that, dude. 110%. They've got dirt on all these people.
Everybody has the dirt. Like and that's what the FBI was initially created for, to create dirt or to find dirt on everybody,
boy, were
and
they
then,
good
we,
at
and
it.
then we can navigate and we can tell you what to do and not to do.
We were just talking about that on the deep dive the other day. How like the Playboy Mansion was like one of the first like honeypot operations where people were going wild out, dude. You remember when you get Playboy, they had a certain section where like all the movie stars were at the Playboy parties. They're doing some shit there. Like
that's
all
what Diddy
the-
was doing.
Yeah, but see back then it was like a big deal. Like, oh, this dude's gay or he's cheating on his wife. It was a big deal. They could hold it over your head. Now it's not that big a deal.
Yeah,
So
now-
what they start doing, the Diddy shit, they start doing the Epstein stuff where it's like you're gonna like that's real blackmail at that point. They've been doing that shit forever.
Ramos, I don't think I've ever told you this story, but back when YouTube was YouTube,
The good YouTube.
the good YouTube, and I worked overnight at my old job, you know, so it's a slow night. There's not shit to do. I'm working 12 hours overnight. Dude, I'm just YouTubing everything. And that was when I told you about the Barack Obama, the guy that said he sucked Barack Obama's dick.
in the limousine.
And they were smoking
and
crack.
they smoked crack together. Yeah.
And he was a state
Senator.
senator for Chicago, right? In Chicago, my bad, for Illinois. And then I watched another fucking video where this dude was talking about he was in Hollywood and he was a producer, and every fucking time they told him, "Hey man, let's go party," he's like, "Nah, I'm not gonna party today," and blah. He just kept denying their invitation. Well, finally, somehow, some way, they've got him cornered into actually going to this party. And he was like, "I'm just gonna show face and I'll be out." Well, when he gets there, they make it a point to like get him at gunpoint to fuck a little kid at gunpoint.
Really?
Yeah. And that was on YouTube, bro, where he was talking about it, and then now nothing, dude.
Yeah, and so like once they have that proof, you're doing whatever movie you want them to do. You're gonna endorse
You're
whatever.
endorsing
And what
Kamala.
exactly, dude.
White
That's
dudes
exactly what all that.
White
That's
dudes
what's
for
going
Harris
on.
type shit. That's what it all
Yeah.
is.
It's crazy.
It's
dude.
run that
It's
way,
fucking
dude.
crazy, man. But now, if I told anyone that story, it'd be like, "You're so full of." Why would I make that up? And it was on fucking YouTube.
That guy on Tucker Carlson went on and said he sucked Obama's dick.
That's the same guy that he was talking about. Yeah, it's the same dude.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's the same dude.
You gotta watch it.
Yeah, he said that.
Bathhouse
That
Bear.
dude's dad is an African. His dad's a communist from Russia.
Well, that's why Trump was like, this fool is not American. Trump knew.
Way before.
And then they were like, oh, Trump's a fucking idiot. And they,
That's
know what
the
I mean?
new conspiracy I heard is Russia sent a communist plant to Hawaii to infiltrate people, and that's Obama's dad.
And then for the people that don't know, I think I'm full of shit. Obama's not even his real name. His fucking real name is Barry Soetoro, man.
Yeah.
Like,
there you go.
So, like, fucking, if you think I'm full of shit, look it up.
Bin Laden's real name is not even that dude.
Yeah.
Something Osmond. Tim Osmond or some shit's his real name. He was a CIA plant.
So, like, this just doing all this fuckery, and we're just dumb. We're just stupid. We're listening to the media, and
People love it, man.
yeah.
It's crazy. It's like, I don't want to like get like super political on your show, but it's like, it's crazy to me now how like everybody was shitting on Harris, dude, shitting on her, and they just flipped the switch.
Yeah, and then
so
now
quick.
the polls are like,
I'm like,
she's so great.
Well, they did that with Trump, but the opposite.
yeah, the opposite. But it's crazy because I remember saying like, dude, they would pull the plug on Biden way in it like a long time ago if she was more likable, but her approval rating was so low. They're like, well, we just got to keep propping this
But
dude up
also,
in front of the
where are
cameras.
these polls coming from? They're like 10 people from Chicago.
Yeah, I'm sure.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
But the thing is I really thought they were gonna bring in Big Mike. I really thought that was the play.
I don't think they have to anymore. Like
I think
Kamala
the,
seems to be doing
the
all
play
right.
was Big Mike.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, well, the what it was is that they had to do something crazy because of what I believe was not a real
oh,
assassination.
Jesus.
And so you're like, oh shit, they fucking really did that. And so now we have to figure out something to erase all of that because really, not even Fox News was talking about it 3 days later.
How do you fake it, though? I don't understand.
Well, it looked like that razor blade. He went like this, like
It doesn't
wrestling.
pass my bullshit detector either, if I'm being honest. I think there's some fuckery going on. I don't know to what extent, but
You think it's fake?
I think there is some fuckery. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
there's fuckery because that shouldn't have
Yeah.
happened, but
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
just
know.
got-
Okay,
he-
I don't know
he's
what side
he's
there's
got angel
fuckery
wings
on.
right now, bro. He's flying high right now. Shout out to Trump, dog.
Well, you were talking about the Everglades. Not everything is the angel from up top.
I love these conversations because I'm never gonna fault anyone for how you feel, how you feel. I think the assassination attempt, I call bullshit on it too.
You do?
I really do, but to a certain extent.
Right.
Like I think that I really think that the Secret Service was probably in on it.
That's what I mean by
But
there's some
I
fuckery
think
going
that
on.
the
Yeah.
assassination attempt was real.
Yeah,
I just think
he
that
got lucky and didn't
yeah,
get hit.
yeah, I really think that. But anyways,
Could you
we'll
imagine?
leave that to.
Can I
Yeah.
just say this one
We'll
thing?
leave that
Can
to
you
Donnie.
imagine?
Let Donnie
podcast.
Flamingos
Can you
hash that
imagine
one
if
out.
he had actually gotten killed? What the fuck would
that
have
would
been
have
going
been
on?
civil war for real.
It would have. It would have went
Life would
down,
have
dude.
changed so much.
That day.
I really think civil war.
And think about it
would've
because
fucking
like
happened.
everybody has their phones. It would be on like seeing it live, like freaking rotten.com back in the
Yeah.
day. Like you would see that shit live because everybody's recording it on their phones.
I truly believe civil war would have probably fucking erupted.
We'd live in a whole different world right now as we speak if that were.
Yeah,
if
I
that
think
would've
that was a blessing that it didn't happen. But, anyways, man, we'll lighten it up real quick. So, if money was no object, brother, what would be the most baller shit
I
that you
was
would put
thinking
in your
about
house,
this. It would have to be like something no one else can get. So it'd probably either be like a really cool complete dinosaur. I know you don't believe in them, but like a complete dinosaur skeleton, maybe like a saber tooth.
Like
'Cause
Nicolas
it-
Cage. Doesn't Nicolas Cage have like
Something
dinosaur
like because a
shit?
saber tooth is extremely rare, so it'd be like a saber tooth skeleton in my house, like something, or an extremely rare like meteorite. I think those two because it's
man? Why
like
do
what
people
else?
have to mention that I don't believe in it, though?
I'm just saying. I know you don't.
Be like Joe Dirt.
I just can't think of anything else because like all these other
Real?
billionaires have everything else that
No,
every
but
other
it's,
billionaire has. You know.
I don't give a shit about, like, if it's something that's new, just something that you fucking...
That I
that you
really
want.
enjoy that.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool. Or like a one-of-one watch.
I don't even know what I would get. I think I would get, but I don't know what, like something that I really, really need. I don't even know if I want to be a billionaire, to tell you the truth.
No, I'm just saying money wasn't an object for
Like,
this
yeah.
one thing in your house.
Oof. Well, I'm real into memorabilia, but then I also can't think of what memorabilia it would be. It might have to be something of Michael Jordan. It might be a Babe Ruth. It might be I don't know, or something. But I guess if something enticed me so damn much, like, all right, I have this money and I'm looking for something like, oh shit, I need that. But it's probably going to be something of a sports memorabilia of some sort. Maybe a historical figure too. Maybe George Washington's dentures. I don't know.
Mine would have to be obviously a speakeasy, and that's not baller shit, right?
But it's dope.
But it would, like, my life is so sports related, like, on everything. It would be a speakeasy, but like just picture a fucking a casino fucking sports bet place with like all those fucking screens of like horse races and fucking baseball games and football games, like all playing all at once. That's the type of shit that I would probably have.
With a whole back wall full of bourbon.
That's what I'm saying. With a speakeasy.
The Civil War.
Like,
Have you
That's
seen
pretty
that?
dope.
with the most comfortable fucking chairs that you wouldn't even have to move around. Like the
like
most
that.
researched fucking chairs that you can just sit your ass in and stay seated for hours.
Did you ever see Henry Rollins has that one room that's like all speakers and like hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of speakers?
No.
Yeah, that's like some baller shit, dude.
His record collection's insane.
Yeah.
Why is he the most feared person?
Because
though?
he's awesome.
Like, was he back then like a badass? Like, did he whoop motherfuckers?
I don't know.
Yeah, he was just, and he was sober. He's just crazy, dude. He works out all the fucking.
I know,
he had
but
a
why is he
temper.
like the most feared fucking celebrity?
Maybe because he just
he's
don't take any
Yeah,
bullshit
he's just
type.
an asshole.
Yeah.
Fucking
I guess.
hardcore dude.
He was a
lives the
badass on that video game, that Def Jam, Fight for New York, or
I don't think
Def
I've
and
ever
Vendetta.
played that,
That
yeah.
game's so badass, dude. And
Yeah.
they've talked about redoing it, but back then they got away with it using their voices and stuff. Now you'd have to
pay,
cut
yeah.
the check, dude, to get all those voices.
Okay, so
you know?
so you said doing your voices. You talked about it. I can't remember if it was on the Pendejos or the Deep Dive, but Michael Jackson's real voice was on that boxing.
It was on my podcast, on the Ramos and
Okay,
Friends. Yeah.
okay.
That's his real
That's
voice.
his real fucking voice,
Yeah.
dude. And a lot of people were like, they don't understand how like gay dudes have a gay accent because they like that anesthesiologist that I told you about when he was like 99 out of 10 most gay dudes when they come out of surgery their gay accent's gone.
Sounds like a
Like,
man.
yeah. So
Man, I feel like eating some dick right now.
that's what I'm saying. Like it's gone.
Don't
right?
clip that.
But we never heard Michael Jackson's real fucking voice, and it's on that fucking video game.
Ready to Rumble.
Yes, yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
pretty baller move what he did, owning the catalogs of bands.
But is that
That
not
is
fucking
badass.
crazy though?
That's
Like,
badass.
have you heard it?
No,
Have
I
you-
didn't. I don't
Dude,
even
it
know
sounds
that.
nothing like Michael Jackson, bro. Like, it's a deep ass.
Sound like
and
a
then,
black man?
And then
Yeah,
I
it
think
sounds like
you
a-
sent me a TikTok of like somebody saying like they met him.
It was actually the game. The game was
game,
talking about.
yeah.
He goes, he doesn't really talk like that. He
He-
talks like a
he-
regular,
he's still alive.
regular
He
dude.
said he's like, yeah, I
think
dabbed
so.
him up and I met him, and he's got a deep ass voice. He's like, what
And then
the
he was
fuck?
talking about
Like,
they were at some meeting, and then those dudes left, and then he looked over. He goes, "Man, I thought those motherfuckers were never gonna leave." That Michael Jackson told him that. Dude, like he talks like a regular ass dude, man.
yeah,
Yep.
dude, for real.
Wow, I didn't even know that.
He did a good job hiding
like-
that shit.
I know.
No, we're fine over here. We're
Playing
good.
he was gay?
Huh?
He had a gay voice? He was gay?
No, I'm just saying I bring that up like to match the like to show the differences for a person that, you know, like I said, a gay dude, you never heard him talk real in his life because he's got a gay accent.
Yo, that's got to be exhausting,
Yeah.
though, right? To always have to put that voice on.
But maybe they don't know that they're doing
Are you
that.
saying gay's a choice?
Motherfucker.
For sure, their voices.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just their voice is a choice.
Controversial episode. Of the,
They're just freaking stirring the pot, dude. Stirring the pot. dude.
What episode is this?
It's a joke. It's a joke.
no, but for real, like that's crazy. But anyways, what would be the most baller shit that
A
you
water park, dude.
Oh,
Just a
hell yeah.
badass fucking water
Dude,
park.
you would have your whole family there every fucking day.
It's
though.
all right, man.
I wonder how much the bill would be on that.
Yeah, I mean, but if I'm
I could
balling,
afford
dude,
it.
I would have a
Yeah.
badass water park. Yeah, the wave pool.
Fuck, I didn't even
slide.
think about that.
Yeah, that'd be
Crazy
my shit.
A
slide.
man.
wave pool?
The wave
Damn.
pool, lazy like
was
Texas
thinking
water
too
rampage
hard.
in my backyard. Yeah,
I was thinking
Probably
way too
something
hard on
tighter
this
than that.
question. That's sick.
Man, yeah, you're
That-
like, man, me too.
A fucking wiffle ball baseball park would be sick.
dude, I went to this. You know Zach Bernard, right? Remember
Yeah.
Zach? He had a badass wiffle ball. We used to play in a wiffle ball league. Yeah, he had like a 1 acre yard or lot, and he had a badass wiffle ball field in his backyard, dude.
That dude is
Corn
doing,
maze?
That dude is doing
Badass.
amazing, bro.
With the supplements.
With the supplements.
Scary
Yeah.
theme park? Damn, I thought too hard on this question.
Now you're like, I think water park would be dope, dude.
You,
It's a
you
badass
would
water park.
have to like literally kick your family out of your house.
Gee.
That right there.
Especially every weekend, bro. Like every Sunday, like get the fuck out. I gotta
My
work
house would be
tomorrow.
so big though, dude. I mean, we'd have like a whole other apartment in the back.
That's why I
Y'all just
couldn't
post up.
imagine, like, even the houses here that we do, like, I couldn't imagine living in these big houses. You don't know who's in your house. There's so many different people.
Yes, dude.
Maintenance, like, just at all times in your house. You're like,
We
what
went
the
to
fuck?
that parade of homes this past summer, and like some of the houses, you're just like, I'm walking around like it's exhausting thinking about the bills that come along with this house. You know, like their fucking pool house is bigger than like 2 of my houses, and it's just a pool house. It's crazy. I gotta like just thinking of how the upkeep on it. It
But that-
stressed me
probably
out,
like
dude.
But that's our middle class mentality, bro.
I guess so. Yeah.
Because they're not. That's no thing to them. You know what I mean?
I get
Like,
it. I mean, it's no
If you're
thing
gonna
to
get
them,
a
but they're
house like
always
that, you can afford it.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's a drop in the bucket. Like
But your monthly nut,
the bill,
the stress.
the bill is due. Like go pay it. You know, like
I don't
guess
think they
so,
have
man.
that. I mean, I think it's nothing to them, but I think in order to maintain that house for your whole life, you have to be on your shit. Like,
Well, 'cause think about it this
you
way.
know,
Let's say
like-
you win the lottery, right? Let's say you win $1 million, take home $1 million. You go and buy, let's say a $500,000 house, cash. You're still paying taxes on that shit, even though you work a regular job. Like, can you afford just the taxes on a house like that? Working your regular 40 hours a week. It's like when you really think about it like that, like fuck, you
And then
gotta
if
make
it's-
money to maintain
if
that
it's
shit.
in a badass school zone, oh dude, you're fucked.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
just the taxes is like a regular monthly house payment. It's crazy. You got to be balling to be able to afford that shit. It's just like you
Especially
go
in
buy
today's
a,
economy.
yeah, like you go
Bargain.
buy a Lambo, the upkeep on it, the insurance, the oil changes, like all that shit. Like there's a reason why rich
I
people
wonder
drive
how many of
things.
these people are actually in debt, though.
Dude, okay, so
What
check this out,
percentage of people are in debt?
I'm
When
sure
I,
all of them.
Yeah.
bro. When I first started delivering mail in Lubbock, man, I would deliver like to Lake Ridge. That was like where my route was at. And dude, you'd be so surprised, man, how like it tripped me out because these houses are big old nice houses. Like at one point, that was the richest part
You're
of town.
delivering final notices. And
Yes,
shit.
I'm not bullshitting. Dude. Like I would like go up to doors with certified letters, like from the IRS. I would get like Citibank. I know for a fact. I know by fucking proof. Citibank, when you're overdrawn in your account, they'll send you a letter letting you know what. Dude, I was delivering them shits all the time
Yeah.
to like these $600,000-$700,000 houses. I'd go to the door. Sometimes they'd have like a disconnection notice on their door. It's crazy.
this
So I'm
during
like, oh, y'all broke too.
Was this during the
man, they're
subprime mortgage
rich.
crisis?
I'm trying to think when I started delivering mail here in Lubbock. It was probably about 15 years ago, maybe 15, 16 years ago.
Around that?
So
Yeah, no, everybody that, not everybody, but a lot of people that you perceive as rich, they just had credit. And they spend their entire life in debt trying to pay off houses and cars and stuff.
just
The
to keep up with the neighbors.
If you're smart, you would start some kind of business, and then you'll put your car as the write-off on it or whatever. And I think a lot of people do that, but some people don't have that route. They don't think about that route and stuff. But
Dude, I learned about money laundering through art. That's crazy.
oh my god, dude, you can
Dude,
sell
that's
nothing.
wild,
You
bro.
can sell nothing.
That's why you see those bullshit. Like they had that it was that banana duct taped on the wall. Did you ever see that
Yeah.
shit? Dude, they're selling it for like millions of dollars. It's all laundry. It's all money laundering,
It's
dude.
money
fucking
laundering.
it's how you perceive it. It's
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
dude. And most art is probably just laundering because, yeah, some people make beautiful art, but is it really worth 1.5 or 20?
If you and
or,
your
It's-
rich friends say
That's
it
all I
is.
was gonna say. It's all about like if you're in the right circle, you get somebody to appraise it. One of your homies is part of the appraisal.
and you end up selling it to somebody that was trying to launder, and then now it sold for $15 million. Well, now it's worth $15 million, and then the next person that buys is gonna buy it for 18 or 20 or whatever.
You evade taxes that way.
Yes.
You pay somebody $25,000. You and your homie say that's worth $1 million. Now you have $1 million write off.
Yep.
Yes.
And you don't.
It's
and you-
wild,
Yeah.
for $25,000.
Because I've always wondered that. I was like, how can like it was insulting to me, dude. Like you would like I've seen real artists, you know, and they shit that you could justify paying a few $100,000 for whatever. Like it's real art, and then you see some bullshit. Like I saw there's this artist I follow on Instagram named Justin Bua, and he's always bitching about how art like art is so expensive. Somebody sold like a fake cube, invisible cube for like $800,000. It's literally like I could say right there's an invisible cube on the ground, and they sold it. It's just it's all
it's
bullshit.
all a tax write-off bullshit.
That's what it is.
It's all shenanigans.
Somebody had a TikTok long ago that said how the rich stay rich. They will buy a piece of art for like $100, have their friend at some art fucking gallery appraise it for $1 million, and then they'll donate it to them.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
So
It's a
like
tax
what I
write-off.
just said, brother.
Yeah.
No, but what I'm saying is
Literally.
like, no, what
Yeah.
I'm saying, it was on the video. You know what I mean? And he's
So it's
like,
out in the open. People
so
are
he's
knowing.
he's telling you this shit.
So our algorithm is
And-
kind of the same.
Yeah, so then he said that that's $1 million write-off or whatever, and it cost $100 for them. You're not paying taxes that year. You had $1 million write-off.
I ain't gonna front though. If I had that kind of influence, I'd do the same shit. Fuck
I mean,
it.
it's smart. They're
that's how
always,
it
they're always
works.
gonna find ways to.
Sounds like the war in Ukraine.
I just
Let's
want
get
that
started.
friend
Let's
so I
start
can
talking
get my
about it.
wife's art fucking retail.
You need to find the right person.
I can't name drop on this podcast. I was gonna say a name. Never mind.
Drop some names.
Well,
Oh,
you've
I'll
already
edit-
fucked
I'll
me
edit
up
it out.
several times, Roy.
I thought this was a bros podcast, bro. I thought you didn't like gays, bro.
Nah, bro. Don't even get me in that bullshit.
He's just here to stir the pot.
So we'll take a break, man, and when we come back, I promise we love everyone.
Oh, shit,
You gotta do some damage control.
Come on.
Nah,
That was Rattlesnake Roy that said
nah,
that.
man, just bullshit, man. We'll come right back. And we're back. So before Rattlesnake Roy fucked me up with all my
You put
viewers
it in
and
my
listeners.
it's all jokes.
So let me ask you, Roy.
So, bro.
Are you a prepare for the worst or the hope for the best type of person?
I don't see any reason to hope, so I like to prepare.
Yeah.
I prepare for everything. I mean, I have hope, but you can prepare all you want. That's all I can say. In every aspect of my life, I got to prepare. Financially, physically, health, my health, my body, my relationship, whatever. I like to prepare. Just put in the work. Because when
So-
you say it like that, it makes me seem like you don't do any work, like hope for the best, like you're just sitting on your ass and doing nothing.
No.
Fingers
no.
crossed.
That type. So that's,
No.
but that's my mentality.
I get
you know?
what you're saying,
Yeah.
but I don't mean it like that. I just saying like let's just say like we go into like meditation and the abundance or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you meditate for abundance and you meditate for greatness, right?
Yeah.
Obviously,
That's prayer for me. Yeah.
yeah, but what I'm saying is that type of shit, right? That's hoping for the best.
Yeah. But I still like.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I still prepare for the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah. More than I do hope. Because what's all that without action?
I think that's why I'm drawn to you, like, for real, because you're way younger and you have let it be known that I'm your mom's age, like hundreds of times.
But he's also
motherfucker.
he likes to
Inside
date
age.
chicks his mom age.
That's badass.
No, they like to rate me.
But I'm drawn to you like we are good friends because I think we think the same.
Yeah.
Our logic is the same.
Like I said,
My
on
wife
podcast.
fucking hates that factor about myself. Like, I can't get excited for anything because I'm like, I'll believe it when I see it.
You can't even enjoy the buildup.
I can't.
Yeah.
And she hates that about me. Like, we'll leave for tomorrow on a trip, on a vacation. And she's like, aren't you excited? And I'm like, no,
Not
I'm
till
not
I
going to
get
be
there.
excited until we check in and I'm there. And she's like, oh, but I'm always
What if?
like preparing for the worst in my whole life, because I've been dealt a shitty hand time and time again that I can't allow myself to just even.
You don't want to let your guard down.
Yes, for real, man. Because, all right, cool, this is about to happen. It didn't happen. I expected it, and like, fuck, I knew better. I fucking knew better. And
But you played yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she hates that about me, bro. But that's how I'm wired.
You're kind of better off that way, though, dude. That way you don't get let down.
Yeah.
You know, it's just
Well,
like if shit don't pan out,
I'm almost like both at simultaneously, because I'm always looking for positive, and I'm going forward and forward and forward. But if shitty shit happens, I'm gonna fix it the way it needs to be fixed. So to say which one am I, if we're going on a trip and it's gonna be a hard trip, I put myself in a zone. It's like a football game now, right? So when I show up to a football game, all I know is what I'm going to do in that football game. Now, I might come across some adversity or whatever. I'm going to come across a badass motherfucker across from me. I am ready to take on this bad motherfucker. Now, if he gets around me, God damn it, the next play, I got this. But for the most part, I feel like I showed up to do my part. Now, we're going to win. This depends on Jonathan. It depends on JP. Depends on Roy. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing? But my part, I'm going to do. And if nothing good happened except for my part, then I don't really care.
Yeah.
What did Marshawn Lynch say? I'm gonna get got, but I'm gonna get mine before I get got, though.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's how I see it.
That's
how I see
That's it. And like, if something bad happens,
But how are you on the other side, though? How are you on the?
Well, if something bad happens, I'm prepared for it. But I'm not thinking about being prepared. I've just been in so many bad situations that I think I know how to fix something bad that happened. So my past has set me up to not dwell on it. So if I'm gonna go keep on, I'm showing up optimistic. I'm gonna win today, but if I hypothetically don't, I've lost before, and I can fix the problems, because there's nothing that could happen to me that could overtake some of the shit that I've already endured. So I already have all the past, all the bad stuff in my back pocket. I'm always thinking like, okay, we're going forward. And if something bad happens, I already have it in my back pocket. So I'm going to try to fix it. So that's why it's both simultaneously, because nothing is going to be perfect. And I know some fuckery will happen.
Yeah.
And I've already pre-prepared myself to handle some fuckery, but I'm always want to just go forward. Like, I know myself that more than likely we're going to show up successful.
I'll let it be known, like, nobody knows that we're going to Cancun or Tulum next month with y'all.
Yeah.
She's so excited, right?
Yes.
I can't be.
Oh yeah. No, I'm
Like,
excited.
I can't. I can't, because work is so hectic. Granted, I've been given the time, like, you can have the time, but it's just in the back of my fucking mind that, like, something's gonna fucking happen, and I can't.
How much of that do you think, not to get woo-woo on you, but, like, do you think you speak that into existence? You know, because, like,
And I try
the
not
Bible
to, bro.
tells you, like, when you're pause, but, like, your tongue is a very powerful
Exactly.
thing, you know? So
Exactly.
when you
Which
say
is why I
things
don't
good
say
and bad,
things.
I can't believe I just paused the Bible. But you get what I'm saying? It's like,
Which is why I don't
get
say it, but it's in the back of my mind.
I'm Christian through and through.
It's in the back of my mind.
You know what I mean? Because like once you're aware that you have the capability of not on the new age woo woo speaking into, I don't mess with that manifest stuff. I say you in Jesus' name you can claim things, you can speak things, but it goes both ways. So when you're aware of it, you got to be very careful what you speak about. You know, you can speak positivity or negativity.
I agree with you.
So there's a funny thing. This is stupid, but it's true. So last week I was leaving the studio, right? And I'm driving home, and I'm catching every yellow light. And so they're yellow enough to where I just need to stop. Don't run the yellow light, right? Literally everyone on the way home, and I got home and I told her, I caught every fucking yellow light on the way home. I was like, I guess if you want to get in, if you want to catch a yellow light, ride with me. I'm saying it joking around, just being a smartass, right? That night, until current day, I'm still catching every single yellow light. And it almost sounds like I'm making this up. I'm not even bullshitting, dude.
Man, that's my MO.
You know, and I was telling my wife, I was like, how come that shit doesn't work when I say I'm gonna win the lottery? Yeah. You know, it's like now I'm like, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. I was like, but I said it kind of like joking, but like I was like, I really think I spoke that into existence where I'm catching all these yellow lights because I have caught every single yellow light up like since then. But it's like, it's true. You speak things into existence. It's not like you could just, people that are like hypochondriacs, they're probably they're claiming that. They're always saying, "Oh man, I'm always sick," or it's always something. You're bringing that on yourself.
Immune system, bro.
You gotta always think.
I always think that hope for the best stuff it can be a dangerous mentality because like you're with a lot of people. I'm sure there's a lot that think I'm gonna win the lottery every fucking day. You know what I mean? Like imagine like that really being your mentality like every fucking day. I'm gonna win. And statistically speaking,
you gotta know the percentage. You gotta know some statistical methods, right? It's like I'm hoping for the best to win the lottery. No. You gotta hope for the best that you can walk to go work so you can make money to make money.
But you gotta be realistic. Yeah, you gotta be realistic.
Fucking lottery,
I think a lot of people get clouded in that.
I'm a firm believer of speaking into existence. I totally agree with you, which is why I don't speak it. But in the back of my mind, I'm just like, something might happen.
Because it can.
Do you think that came from like your pops? Because like my dad instilled that in me too. It's like sometimes I like shit that used to drive me nuts about my dad when I was younger that he would say or do. I catch myself saying it now. My wife's like, God, you sound like your dad right now. But it's like you're always being precautious. Like any little thing, it's like. Okay, so my daughter brought it's just like a shaker bottle, protein shaker bottle, but it's like the outside of it's milk and then the inside cereal, right? I swear I had that invention years ago, dude, when I lived on the east side. I remember I even did like there's like a little packet you could order to like submit your idea. Like I went that far. And so
with that guy hammering the wheel.
Yeah, it was that shit. And so I had these ideas all the time, man. And like, there's been a few times where those things have like they've come to fruition. Other people have done them, and my wife's like, "You need to quit bullshitting and do some of these things you talk about." And I'm like, "Well, I'm always just worried that this is gonna happen or that's gonna happen." I think a lot of that comes from my dad because he's like, "When you start doing this and just being over precautious," I think there's a fine line where like, yes, you want to be precautious, but you can't take the fun out of shit, dude.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I can't lie. Maybe you're right because my dad took a lot of fun out of everything. But that's because my dad's only fucking sole fucking purpose in life was to earn a living. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck the bullshit. Fuck the partying. Fuck the.
That's my pops.
Just earn a fucking living and
provide for your family and then keep it moving.
Yeah, and then die, and then fucking die. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Well, that's a whole podcast in itself.
Yeah.
Like, maybe you're right. Maybe you're absolutely right. But I don't speak it. I mean, I did just now. But I just can't allow myself to physically be happy until I see it to believe it. Like, until I'm there and I'm checked in.
So I remember when we had our house built, man, I couldn't enjoy the process at all. Like, we would go, we picked out the lot. We did the whole thing, and so every now and then we would go and check on the progress of the house. Oh, they're doing their framing now, they're doing this, and I wasn't excited about it. And my wife's like, "What's wrong with you? This is a big deal. We're buying a house. We're having a house built." And I go, "Because I won't believe it till we get the keys and move in." I was like, "It just seems too good to be true. I'm just too worried about all these different things that can go wrong." And that's what she's like, "You're like your dad. You're always worried about other shit like that."
I'm so glad you understand me.
And I don't know what side of the coin that I fall on because I am very optimistic. I was like, I always have hope. And But it's like there's a part of me too that's like it's hard to enjoy shit because it almost seems like do I even deserve this? Like, is it too good to be true that this is actually happening to me? Shit like that. Like, I could not enjoy it when we had our house built until the moment. And that's because when we were closing, so the day that we closed on our house, I was taking a shower, getting ready to go. I got a voicemail from our the loan officer, whoever. And she goes, hey, I just want to let you know there's going to be a little bit more on your closing costs that we agreed on. And just give me a call back. And so I checked the phone. I'm like, fucking hey, I told you. I was like, I don't have any more fucking money. This is all I got. Yeah. And then I called her back, and it was like 85 cents more or whatever. And I was having a full-blown panic attack, dude. But she goes, I didn't want to scare you, but I just had to disclose that, before anything. And I was like, bitch, you have me over here shitting my pants over 80-something cents? But that's that shit. That's what I was telling her, I was like, see, that's why I can't enjoy it until we move in. Yeah. Little things like that. And now that you're saying it, like when you plan a big vacation, I'll believe it when I get there. I'll enjoy it when I get there. Because leading up to it, you don't want to let yourself, you don't want to set yourself up for letdown.
This is like 100 vacations, you know what I mean? With me and my wife. Mm-hmm. And even Eric, we've taken 100
trips together, right?
Mm-hmm. Me and him together forever. But I don't know, I hate that I'm like that. I really do, but I'm not happy until I get there.
Yeah.
And then I can exhale, all right,
we made it.
We made it. But the thing is it never fails. Like, I'm gonna get to Mexico. I'm gonna go through customs. They're gonna fucking search me.
See, you're already speaking it, fool.
They always do that,
you're
bro.
That guy.
Like even when I'm like, no, they're not today. Like today hey, come here, and I'm always getting pulled to the side. It's just I have the face. I understand. I've got the face. I understand that it's gonna take fucking time to go through customs. I'm gonna get pulled aside to get all my luggage searched. It never fails, bro. Mm-hmm. And I know, hey, you're speaking that into existence. Even when I'm not, it fucking happens. Yes. So,
oh yeah, dude. I've been searched so much, but then
you too?
now, oh shit, dude. I get fucking. When I was in college, dude, I would get searched to get into the football games 100% of the times. None of the white boys got searched. Eric got searched every fucking time, right? To the point where I just go up to the fucking cop, first cop that I see, searched me. And and they searched me at the airport too. But then now I find it as a fucking joke. I'm kind of expecting to get searched. They quit searching me. It's a fucking joke now, right? Because what the fuck am I going to fucking do, right? Like, I'm trying to get to fucking Mexico. I'm trying to get to fucking wherever the fuck I'm trying to go. Like, why would I fuck this up, right? And so now they quit searching me. But, it's funny that you're talking about, the trip or whatever. Me, on the other hand, I was like, I'm doing a countdown. I cannot wait to get over there. That's my optimistic part of it. And, if some bullshit happens, at minimum, I'll get my motherfucking money back, right? If I don't get the goddamn fucking Tulum, I don't give a shit, because I'm getting my money back. If the trip is a fucking failure, I can go home and be like, nah, whatever the fuck.
Try it again another day.
We'll try this again. Because then it's not that big of a deal if I don't fucking make it to goddamn fucking Tulum if something bullshit happened. But I don't expect bullshit to happen because I'm going to fucking go to goddamn fucking Tulum. And if I can fucking fix the little problem or whatever it is, I'm fucking going to end up at my goddamn fucking resort. And I'm going to eat every goddamn fucking thing that they have out there. And I'm going to get in all the swimming pools that they have. And I'm going to start ordering fucking pina coladas and margaritas and Modelos.
I've never been out of the country, but I'm going to Europe in March.
Where are you going?
To Italy.
Oh, dope.
So you're saying all this.
Are you going to the Vatican?
Yeah.
You are?
Bro, that's on my bucket list.
Try to get to the fucking basement, bro.
We're also going to the Coliseum. I'm so excited for that.
Hey, did you already get your tickets and everything for this stuff?
I'm in the process of getting my passport actually this week.
We
already booked the flight. Look, so my mom has been telling me for years, we're going to go to Europe.
Yes.
And last week she's like, hey, get your passport. I bought you a ticket.
Okay, good.
Damn.
But hey.
Are you going to go to the Luge?
No, we're just going to Italy.
Okay. Yeah, no, the Luge is in France, right?
One of those gay countries. Sorry.
But I'm going to let you know right now, you literally need tickets to go to the Coliseum.
Oh. So we should get those.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I got you.
And you're not going to go to Venice.
Yes, we are. We're staying there for a few days.
Did you already get that shit already
My
done?
mom's doing. She already got a travel agent and all that.
Okay,
shit.
good. Because
Are you going to the beach?
I don't know.
You have to.
But they
bro.
told us that from the airport they're gonna pick us up on a boat and take us to our hotel.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be sick.
Yeah.
So
That's
yeah,
pretty
it's already
dope.
all
Yeah,
paid
bro.
for.
I know 3 people that went to that area just past this last month. I feel like I went because I'm listening to their stories and shit, dude. Dude,
Can't wait to come back and tell you.
like there's a cruise that you can do that starts in where you fly into Nice, France. You go to Monaco. You do the whole thing, and you do like 10 stops. Most of them are in Italy and in Sardinia, and then they take you back to Nice, and then you go back home. It's a fucking
I
2
think we're
weeks.
going to Venice, Florence, and Rome.
Yeah.
Badass.
Yeah,
And
that's-
right when we're staying in Rome, there's a fucking McDonald's on the
And
block.
tell the Pope he's a dick.
I don't believe. Hey, don't get me started on the Pope, bro. I don't believe
Tell
in
the
this
Pope,
Pope.
fuck you.
Hey, did you hear how
I don't believe in this
he's
pope.
supposed to be the last pope? Did you
Yeah.
hear about
Yeah.
that prediction?
Well, no, there's one more, right? The
No,
one
no,
more
that's-
is the
no.
last
No,
one.
this,
No,
he's
this is the last
he's the
one.
He's the
because 20
999th or whatever.
Yeah,
Tw-
like
tw-
that prediction has
20,
been.
Well, I thought it was
27.
like the one after him was like unknown. Like that was the.
It's this guy. He's
that-
supposed to be the black pope.
He is the
okay.
black Pope.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I say, I'm sure I pissed everybody off when I said tell the Pope fuck you, but
All the Catholics are giving you bad-
videos.
1 star.
I've seen actual videos of him, of like throwing people's hands.
He said
like,
a word that I'm not allowed to say
and
on
like
here.
out of like
He did?
out of his face, dude. Like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Get
away from me, bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
He said,
and
dude,
like I've seen him like be so horrible and ugly to
Did you
people.
see the hologram of him? Did y'all ever see that shit?
Oh, I saw that.
Did you-
Yeah.
Go
Where
ahead.
it
Like,
twitch? Where he twitched?
yeah, so he goes out like he always goes out and gives the crowd a blessing, you know, right there in front of his window. So he went out, gave the crowd a blessing. Well, he turned around and he glitched and just disappeared. So it
Yeah.
was like a hologram the whole
Yeah.
time.
Don't tell my mom that.
No, but I've
Crazy.
seen actual videos of him being shitty to people.
He said a very bad word.
and I was just like, man, fuck this dude.
Hey, what word was that?
starts with an F and ends with a T.
No, man, like he.
Sounds like tragic.
It's pretty funny in the
kinda
language he
tragic.
said it in.
No, for real, man.
The Pope
Like,
said that?
He said, "I'm tired of this F word stuff that's going on."
Really?
Fact check me on that, please.
Yeah. Pull that shit up, Jamie. I didn't know that. Yeah, dude,
What?
I've kind of like a
a wet check?
fact.
Fact check me.
Oh, I thought you said the word.
Come on, now you did it to me.
They will get reversal. Gave the reverse Uno card.
Don't bother me. It bothers you.
no, honestly, like I don't know, man. I've never really liked this Pope, and I grew up Catholic.
Mm-hmm.
I actually
I've just
think he's
seen
better
him
than
act
last one.
So shitty to
Oh
people.
yeah, of course.
Like shitty to people.
He's old. He's from
And
South
like,
America.
nah,
They're
fuck
mean.
this guy.
Do you see? There's a picture of him like kissing. No. I want to say it's one of the Rothschilds like poking him in the chest.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that
Yeah,
picture?
I've seen that.
It makes you think like, dang, who are you reporting
who are
to?
you answering
yeah,
to?
exactly.
Who do
Exactly.
they answer to though?
Yeah, dude. There's
But
some
you know,
shenanigans.
grumpy old man or grumpy old man, it don't matter
That's
what
what I'm
the
saying.
hell.
He's
Like,
from South America. He's old.
Yeah, that's what they do. And
a
it don't
dickhead.
matter if whatever title you have, that's how grumpy old man
Look
is.
at-
Like
our
there's
president.
videos of like people trying
Your
to kiss
president.
his ring.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like
Y'alls.
that's what they do. You know, they kiss the Pope's ring.
Right. That's the
And
thing.
like he's literally slapping people's faces away from
Hey, would you
his
punch?
ring.
Would you punch the Pope?
That was
I
that was
like
deep
You
fake.
put your dukes up?
dude. Like,
That was deep fake.
It was.
But you know what, man?
that wasn't real.
No, I wasn't wrong.
Oh,
For real?
he's trolling.
You motherfucker.
Hey, dude.
You have me believing your ass.
Hey, who let him drink?
Who knows? If I have one more, I'm gonna start saying that word, brother.
Yeah, dude. There's some funny stuff going on with that guy.
But you know, old men are just old men.
Regardless, Italy's gonna be cool.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, man, it's
The
gonna be
Romans?
cool.
You got to go. I want to go. I just one of my friends brought me back an apron of David, and it's from here to here, and it's the statue of David.
got the little
right?
wienasso.
Hey, he got his circumcised penis on that motherfucker.
Got the
I'm
little-
over here cooking in the backyard with that motherfucker on.
Damn, I heard a theory
badass,
of why
dude.
they do that.
What?
Make their penis small. I heard a theory about when you sculpt it, you make it small.
Yeah, nobody was packing heat in those sculptures.
No.
Well,
I
because
fucking
they're not
forgot.
circumcised.
There's a
That's
reason.
why.
I
No,
forgot
but
the reason.
even circumcised or not, they all had little.
Well, there's a practical reason why they did it. I just can't fucking remember what they said.
Yeah, I want to say I've heard
No
something
homo
about
or
that
anything,
too.
but-
But you ever notice like all the like even like the famous
Like they purposely
they
made
purposely
their dick
didn't
small?
put hogs on them.
there's
yeah.
a reason why I can't. it's-
Because there is the
how you're
likeness of the
perceived.
artist,
Yes.
like Michelangelo.
I think it was the likeness of like it was
Something.
religion. Like they didn't want to.
Oh yeah.
Fuck, I can't remember. I don't want to.
There was a shortage
I've said
in
a lot
clay.
of wrong things.
Well, you'll
on this
find out
podcast.
when you go and you come back and report.
I know why their dicks are small,
All
everybody.
these Europeans have big dicks.
They're gay and they stink.
They don't clean their foreskin, but they got big dicks.
So,
I wish I still had my foreskin.
God dang.
so these fuckers, these fucking kids are going back to school, right?
Nice segue.
Yeah, what the hell?
And I
Catholic
say-
Church kids, what's going on, bro?
Fucking kids.
Yeah, man. I've always been team fuck them kids.
Oh, I know you're
Up
gonna say.
until the fundraiser. Thank you guys for once again. We done sent these kids off to school with some backpacks and school supplies.
God bless you. Sorry
But,
I didn't put it out on my podcast.
But
in
anyways,
time.
so back to school, bro. Do you have any first day of school like story, like memories, or
I was trying to think about this one.
want me to go first?
Yeah, because
Okay, so first day of school in junior high, 7th grade, because back then 7th grade was junior high, and I know now it's 6th grade.
Right.
But back then 7th grade was Cavazos' very first year it opened. I was like the first class that went through like 7th, 8th, and 9th, the very first year that it opened or whatever. Bro, eye-opening experience was, okay, football practice was first period, and then, hey, go take a shower before school. And so I'm like, I'm not about to show my little Vienna sausage to everybody. You know what I mean? And then everybody's like, no, you got to take a shower. I was like, oh, fuck.
What's up with these coaches
so
making
there I
it?
am,
Yeah.
like, covering my dick, taking a shower with one arm. Like, you know what I mean? And then I got smart and I was like, I'm going to take a shower with my jockstrap. Fuck
That's what I was
this
gonna
shit.
tell you. You
Yeah.
weren't one of the ones that left your tidy whities
So
on.
I take my jockstrap on, I take a shower with my jockstrap, and then, okay, cool, that's one thing. So then another fucking thing, very first day of school, we're in fucking lunch, and like these gangsters like, hey man, what set y'all from? I'm like, set we
Set what?
Like what? Like we had no like eye-opening experience.
And that's because
So,
you're
like-
from the Army. Like, I figured you would have been aware of
No,
it.
dude, I
They
had
didn't go to Wolford.
I had no
went to McWhorter?
fucking clue what that meant. Like, what set we claim. And they're like, what set y'all claim? Or what set you from? Like, nah, what? Nah. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And then we go to the restroom in the fucking, and I made a joke of it 100 times already, but it's real shit. Like, we go to the restroom at Cavazos in the cafeteria. As soon as you walk in, they just jumped you. And they're like, all right, you're in Northside now. You're like, motherfucker, I just come in here and take a piss. Like,
You got initiated.
dude, like, first day of school, 7th grade, like, totally, like, was an eye-opening experience.
Would y'all do
Like,
birthday clicks in CA?
No, dude.
No, we would do that, and it's so stupid, dude. Like we would, if it was your birthday, all your friends would jump you, but like you wouldn't hit in the face. It was like chest to ribs, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No.
that's how I found out my boy Greg, because Greg's always been kind of nerdy, you know. I thought Greg's got hands, bro. I was
Oh,
surprised because we all did the birthday click in 7th grade, and you know I'll go and throw a couple. He's my boy. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
whoop
yeah.
his ass. So I get my little licks in, and everybody. Well, remember Yogi? That dude Yogi, Josh Garcia, I think.
Yoshi?
Yogi, they called him Yogi.
Yogi? No.
He was in 7th grade, but I think he might have been a little older. He was kind of swole and shit. Well, I don't know, he was trying to check Greg's gangster or what, but we all stopped hitting and they kept going. I think it was like fight or flight. And Greg put his dukes on him, dude. And we're like, oh shit, Greg can fight.
Oh, shit.
Where did this
Greg
come
put
from,
him in the
dude?
dancing machine.
Yeah, bro. But we would do that, birthday clicks, man. That was the stupidest thing we would do if it was your birthday.
No, we never did that.
I got lucky 'cause my birthday's in the summer, so I never really had to. I just give the ass whoopings. I never took any.
No, never did that, but I mean, eye-opening fucking experience. 7th grade, first day of school. I went home that day remembering like, what the fuck is going on?
You're looking in the mirror. I guess I'm a North Sider now.
I knew nothing about the world. Period. Like, what the fuck?
Hey, dude, that was third grade when I showed up to the Arnett Benson, but I went to Woodford Elementary, dude. It was straight on into that. Like, dude,
so that's where the gangs were at? Wolford, not McWhorter?
No, dude.
Mainly
McWhorter had like families, like mom and dad, and we were trying to raise our kids nice. Wolford had hood rats that were sending their kids to school.
Teen moms.
And I didn't realize that until like way after. And I was like, oh shit, all these fucking kids, dudes, like now were this age or whatever, but their moms were little hood rats, like chicks that just got pregnant and now they're sending their kids to school or whatever. And then at McWhorter, which my mom was trying to send us to McWhorter, and our address was to go to Wolford. Years later, we found out that my mom had 2 houses. If she would have just put us under the other house, we could have went to McWhorter.
Damn, dude.
And so, but we went to Wolford, and I went to a school where rich white kids went to until the 3rd grade. And so I go from rich white kids, their hot-ass moms are dropping them off in Cadillacs and Mercedes, and then I go to Wolford Elementary where hood rat chicks are walking in chanclas.
They're the ultimate
dropping off their kids at the fucking like at the crosswalk, and they're like, "Good luck, good luck. I hope you don't get beat up a lot today."
I had culture shock too in 7th grade, dude. I didn't know shit about gangs.
Dude, by the time I went to Cavazos, dude, I everything that was happening there, I already knew that was gonna be happening there. Like,
and you came from Guadalupe, so what elementary did you go to?
Went to Guadalupe, and then Cavazos.
Oh, it was called Guadalupe Elementary?
It's across the street from
across the street from the church.
That's Guadalupe. And I went to Matthews. I mean, not Matthews.
New Direction?
No. I went to Mahon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right there.
For kindergarten, 1st and 2nd. So that was a magnet school, because if you were supposed to go to Mahon, they sent all the neighborhood kids to Hardwick, and then Hardwick sent all their kids to Mahon because we're supposed to be integrated, right? So we're gonna quit being segregated. And I was like, what the fuck is you're just putting everybody in the same. It's not like we're roaming around the neighborhoods or the town or whatever over there. Like, and my mom refused because she couldn't drive. She didn't know how to drive when I went to school or whatever. And she was like, no, my kid's going to go here. And they're like, no, he has to go to Hardwick. She goes, no, if he gets sick, I can't go get him or whatever. I can walk over here and pick up my son. And so she had a fight with the principal, but finally, like, fine, lady, your son can stay. So I was one of 5 or 6 kids that were from the neighborhood that went to Mahon, and the rest were rich white kids.
And that's the thing, too, is like, I don't know if it was like the first day of school, but it was like the first few days. So like maybe the first week. I'm growing up watching movies of like fights in school when it was like jab, a punch, a jab, and then boxing. You know,
you're watching the Saved by the Bell fight.
I'm watching Mike Tyson was like, you know, it's fucking strategical, and then first week of fucking school and it's chingazos like blah 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 blah. Mm-hmm. I'm fucking shook. Like, oh fuck! Like that's what a fucking fight is. Like. Holy
Dude, I remember,
fuck!
So in 7th grade, the bus would drop us off right in front of the locker rooms. Like, do you remember there was the CA locker room facing University or Auburn, I guess?
Yeah,
facing Auburn. Yeah. So we would wait there for the bell to ring, dude. And I remember there was this dude. He was a big old tall white dude named Brian, man. And some other guy, I want to say named Brad Buchanan. He was on crutches because he broke his ankle during like 2-a-days or something, right? And so he was on crutches. Well, he was messing with that dude. That tall dude was messing with him, like hitting him with his crutch. Like he took his crutch from him and he was fucking with him. Well, dude, shout out to, I'm not going to say his name. He might not want anybody knowing this, but he was a North Sider. And he stuck up for that dude, Brad. He snatched that crutch out of that tall dude's hand and he hit him in the face with that crutch. And I remember I was like, you can do this shit? I was like, fuck, like, dude, I was in shock, dude. And that dude didn't want to, like, he didn't want to cry, but like his face was all fucked up. And I remember, like, me and, like, my friends that came from Guadalupe were like I said, culture shock. Like, you can really do shit like that? And, like, he hit him in the face with the crutch and just walked off. He was like, quit bullying that dude. And He just hit him and like nothing.
We knew, us Wolford kids, we knew that. I don't want to call y'all soft, but y'all just didn't know anything.
Oh, we were soft, bro. I'll tell you right now. We didn't know shit about any of that.
Like, we were like, man, we were about to steal these dudes' chicks over here. Like, because the Guadalupe girls, out of all the Mexican neighborhoods, the Guadalupe girls, they were the hot ones. They were dressed up nice. They had mom and dad. They were good looking. They got their hair done and shit.
The perm with the bangs.
they were not hood rats, and the dudes were soft. All of the Guadalupe dudes were
allegedly
soft.
Whatever, motherfucker.
They weren't woofers.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, I just didn't know shit about gangs.
I didn't either. Knew nothing about fucking like North Side, like none of that shit.
Oh yeah.
And then they were like, "Oh, you're wearing red," like blah blah. I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? I had no fucking clue. None.
Where'd you go to elementary?
Well, speaking of culture shock, I went from post elementary to a school in Phoenix, which was like kindergarten through fucking 12th grade.
Oh shit!
So it was like,
oh, damn, you private school
from post to
that's
Phoenix.
That's just how they did it in Arizona. It was weird, man. It was like a giant compound. So I'm like this little second grader, don't know nobody. That was like the only like thing I can think of when you ask that question.
Was there gangs and shit?
It was. Going there now, it's rough as fuck over there. It's scary over there, but I don't know. I didn't know anybody. So
you graduated from there?
No, then I went to Western, and then Nat Williams.
I went to Nat Williams in third grade.
Then I went to Nat Williams.
And Western is the probably the shittiest school in Lubbock, Texas, right now, right?
Is it?
Yes.
It's I guess.
Damn, Eric's just shit on everybody. They fuck.
No, really.
The South Guadalupe guys. Fuck
right
Western.
No. Like these little kids. Like I have a sister-in-law that maybe I shouldn't say nothing, but anyways, these little kids be showing up smelling like weed or have weed on them, and they're in kindergarten.
God dang.
Oh, fuck. That's right.
Entrepreneurs, man.
Yeah, and that's right. That's right there by Cash America, right and behind it, and 34th and 36th.
South Chicago.
Chicago, yeah, 37th in Chicago,
Around
somewhere in that route. I honestly believe that Wolford Elementary lost the shittiest elementary school to Western.
It's a little rough in that area.
Yeah. And I think it keeps on getting rougher and rougher. During COVID, half of the murders in Lubbock were from that area.
Really?
The other half was over there by like 82nd and the interstate and that little general area over there.
Pedro's Tamales area.
No,
On the other side?
On the other side of the interstate.
Like inside the interstate.
Damn.
So, but
Lubbock's
Western,
bad.
Because if
dude.
you go
Lubbock's pretty
closer
bad.
to
Yeah, we're bad.
Yeah.
We're fucking bad.
to the interstate and the loop right there, it gets a
Yeah.
little rough too.
Yeah. So all of that is bad. And in 50th in the loop, that's why they fucking closed down, what was that place? The Office.
Oh yeah.
A whole bunch of fucking shittards would go there,
Started
right?
fighting
The
and
office
shit.
is closed?
Yeah, they closed it a while
Yeah,
back.
the city closed it down.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
It's like how they did
Because
South Beach because there's those people fighting at South Beach.
Somebody left 4th of July last year and killed the whole family. And like they were
From The Office?
because he was drunk, and I don't think they were supposed to be serving him. He killed the whole family.
Chris Benoit.
Shit.
in a car.
Chris
In a car. I don't think he did it on
No, I
purpose.
didn't. I was,
Damn, dude. No
wasn't
shit. I didn't know
introduced-
that.
I wasn't introduced to any of that shit. There was no fighting, none of that.
Because you came from Arizona or what?
Not my mom just was like, I don't know. It just never was a part
So
of
when
her.
did you come from Arizona? Second grade,
I went to
third
second grade, and then I came to Western in 3rd grade. I was only there a year.
Oh, okay.
And then you went to where for?
Nat Williams,
for,
4th and 5th.
middle school.
Hutch.
Oh, yeah.
There was some
yeah.
gangs in Hutch. I remember.
Yeah.
My mom also worked there, so
I see.
there was no fucking.
No,
around.
you're all right.
And then you went to
It was-
Monterey.
Then I went to Monterey, where it was just sports and alcohol for us, anyways.
Yeah,
We didn't give a
just
fuck.
regular old fun.
Yeah, we didn't give a fuck. It wasn't that dangerous.
Hey, do y'all remember hearing? It might have even been when you were there, dude. There was like I remember hearing about it. Like there was a video of some girl and this dude having sex like in the stairwell
Was it
at
a
Monterey
threesome?
Yeah,
or
I
something
I
like
was in
that.
school
Was it
in
threesome?
That was when you were in school. See, I
Yeah.
remember hearing
Was
about
it a
that shit.
threesome?
Yeah,
Right? Yeah.
It was
So we didn't have gangs. We had gang
Technically-
bangs.
technically CP, but yeah.
That's freaking
And you play
crazy,
baseball.
dude.
better.
Did you know
I like
my,
that better.
my
That is
cousin's
wild,
kid,
bro.
Guerrero? I don't know. He may be younger than you. I think. No,
I'm
yeah.
bad with names, man.
He played baseball.
What was his first name?
Jaden.
Jaden.
No, yeah, I think you're older than he is.
But yeah, that was in.
We like to shit on him a little bit because the last game that he ever pitched in, it was against Bobby Witt Jr.
Oh shit.
And they lost by 1 run, right? And so every time Bobby Witt does something amazing or signs a $280 million contract, we're like, God damn, Bobby keeps on shitting on you.
I remember in school, I was a sophomore. It was right around that time. There was this thing called the Twitter purge, man. And everybody was just exposing everybody's nudes. Thinking back at it now, it's like horrible, but just everybody's videos.
That revenge porn?
Everybody's pictures and nudes are just being leaked, bro. I didn't participate.
Hold on.
Twitter purge.
Young people,
We were all in high school.
and they were putting
Pictures and vids.
So
Of,
these
like, girls.
these pictures already had been circulated, like they had been sent to
But what
somebody
I'm saying
before.
is like that's
I think so.
isn't like
This was before the laws were really.
isn't that like
Yeah.
some pedo shit though?
It was
Technically,
technically
yeah.
distribution of child pornography.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But there
But
was
yeah.
no laws at this point.
Yeah,
What the
y'all
fuck?
didn't
Are you
know.
This
Y'all
was
didn't
new.
know
This
yet.
this was laws.
Are you
probably because of shit like
serious?
this.
Wow.
So when I was in high school, a Polaroid
I know exactly what you're talking about.
A
Allegedly, they
Polaroid.
had it taped at one of my friend's refrigerator.
was
Allegedly.
Allegedly. It's all allegedly.
So we like Xerox. Well, not me, but people had Xeroxed it, and those things were being passed around. That's how news got passed around back in the day.
we
off
old,
of Xerox.
I didn't have the original. I didn't. My friend had the Xerox copy taped on his refrigerator.
Yes. Well, I saw the
Allegedly.
original Polaroid, but then we
Because the guy
were
that
passed
took it was
around.
your age, right?
Didn't you
Yeah,
say
it
she
was-
wanted to see it?
She
She said she wanted to see it to verify like
so
the hotness of it.
I chinga.
I'm not lying. That's what
No,
he said.
She wanted to see it, and also at the same time, who did this? And so, who she thought did it wasn't the person that actually did it, but she thought that it was, and his entire Tahoe, which was keep in mind we're in high school, so this is 1999,
Badass
2000. It was a brand new 1999 Tahoe, just the 2-door motherfucker.
Navy
It was-
blue.
No, it was
wasn't navy
maroon.
blue?
It was
Was it
maroon.
maroon?
It was maroon. It was his mom's.
Was it the Eddie Bauer version?
It was a badass Tahoe. But anyway, she egged it, right? And then threw eggs inside of it because I think he had the windows cracked. Eggs inside. It was so much
Dude,
stuff.
check this out.
Yeah, I never saw the picture. I just made it all
my
up.
sophomore year.
Dude, she was nice.
My sophomore year, we go to school. It's a regular school day. Blah blah blah. Next day, everyone's sad. Like I'm like coming in from powerlifting, which is like powerlifting was like at 5 a.m. So meaning I'm coming into school at like 7 a.m. and people are crying. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, the fuck happened? And like everyone is crying. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck happened? What? And so I finally figure out. Hey, I asked like, what the fuck's going on? Come to find out, like that night before or the day before, like this cheerleader had killed herself in her boyfriend's fucking car, like in his truck or car or whatever.
That was in the parking lot.
In the
too.
parking lot of the school. And I was like, damn. So I didn't ever ask who the boyfriend was. I knew who the girl was. It's a sad day, whatever. And so, like, I make varsity. I'm fucking chilling. Come to find out, like, one of the coolest motherfuckers, one of my good friends on the team, it was his fucking car. It was his girlfriend,
Oh,
like,
shit.
the previous year. And I was like, oh, shit, bro. Like, what the fuck? And he's like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Just blah.
I remember hearing about
And
that.
I'm just
yeah.
like, holy fuck. Like, how are you, like,
Still
not
functioning. And,
devastated?
yeah.
Like,
That sounded like it would mess you up pretty bad, dude.
Crazy.
For a
That's
while.
weird.
yeah, man.
Nothing like that happened when I was in school.
He had a pretty chill.
Oh man,
pretty
dude.
chill.
Like,
I had a good
like,
school. It was
like
fun.
name something. It happened while we were there.
You remember when that news lady's nudes were all over? You know what I'm talking about?
I still have him.
She sent.
Allegedly.
She sent. Oh well.
You talking about
she sent
Nikki
me-
D-Ray?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got
Hey,
him.
bleep that out.
I got him on my phone, and she blocked me on Twitter. I remember this distinctly. I was like, "Damn, bitch! What the
How
fuck
did
I
she
do?"
block you?
Because my friend, stupid ass, tagged me in the fucking picture, and he was like, "Ha, look at you."
Tagged you in the
and I'm like,
picture.
"You stupid fuck!" And she blocked me. I was like, "Bitch, man, what the fuck?"
Hey, she's married and has a whole family now.
Well,
She was married and had her family then.
yeah.
Yeah, no, she was married then.
Hey, no,
Hey,
she's
remarried. Hey, there's a.
I don't want to contribute to this
I was in high
fucking.
school.
I don't want to do this.
There's another, and I won't say her name. There's another news lady that also has her news floating
Chrissy
around.
Hartman.
Damn!
I got those two.
Can I see him?
I don't want shit to do with this conversation.
Well, she's a part of like a swinger, obviously.
Damn.
Because I've seen.
I don't want shit to do with any of this
Yeah,
conversation.
she's like holding some chick's legs open.
Allegedly.
Hey, don't do the dirt if you're not ready to do fucking like you know what I mean.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with
answer
that.
to
Who
it.
gives a
I don't know
fuck?
what you're talking
grown
about.
adults do.
I don't got shit to do with any of this
What-
conversation.
I'm saying, who gives a fuck? You
No,
know?
that's what exactly me. Yeah, like you smiled with your tits out. Like obviously you didn't give a fuck that the picture was taken.
That Nikki lady was hot as fuck.
But that chick like actually like spread her shit.
I was tagged in the photo. I remember.
And then like I heard like all this controversial
She was
shit.
calling the curveball. You know, like the catchers. The fastball, curveball, fastball, curveball.
But I heard like all this controversial shit that it was like with the guy from Carpet Tech, and then
I've heard stuff
and then
like
like the wife of the dude from Carpet Tech was like, "Y'all have no idea what the fuck y'all are talking about. My husband was not involved in this shit or whatever."
I mean, it's like that. What's it called? The game of telephone. Like somebody says something, and it just
Yeah.
takes off from there.
Obviously, they were for somebody, not her husband, because that motherfucker was working.
Yeah, they were for somebody. All
Dude,
right.
that's a crazy situation, though,
A
dude.
bunch of high school boys, apparently. Jesus Christ.
That's crazy, though,
Got a hold
like-
of them.
Like, if you're gonna send a nude, just know it's not just for the person you're sending it
I mean,
to.
cut your face out.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I've never sent a nude. in
If
my
you're gonna
life.
send a dick pic, get a good one off the internet and send it. Like they're never gonna know. You know
I've
what I'm
never
saying?
even done that.
I'm just saying. I'm
your
over here
body
sitting. I'm
type.
sitting here with a black dick. Yeah, that's mine. Don't worry about it. It's a shadow. You're asking too many
Jesus,
questions.
I need another beer.
Ramos is sending Drake's dick.
Can I
that
grab one
BBL
more?
drizzy.
Can I grab one more beer?
Hey, dude, I got a funny story about
ass,
that.
bro.
I got a funny story about that. So, dude, this was like way back in the day, dude, like shitty internet days, right? And I want to say, like, I may have had the first, like, camera phone that ever came. It was a Sprint phone. That was the first one that had a camera phone on it. And I remember I was talking to, like, do you remember that?
Dude, Sprint was the
They were the first one that had a camera phone.
Yeah,
It was like, it was
yeah.
a flip one.
It was a flip phone.
Mm-hmm. And so, dude, I think I was emailing like my 7th grade girlfriend. Like, I mean, she was my girlfriend in 7th. You know what? Cut that out. cut that shit out. I was one of my exes and I were emailing her, but we were already like probably 19 or 20.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I was living on my own, right? And I was like, send me a picture of your boobs or whatever, you know, through like webcam, because back then you had webcams, right? But I had the camera phone. And so she's like, send me a dick pic. And so I get on like it's a porn. It was a awesome.net. Do you remember awesome.net?
No.
It was porn, but it also had a bunch of cool shit on it too. It's like one of those websites. But anyway, I took a picture of this dude's hog with my camera phone and I sent it to her and she goes, "That's not your dick. That's not your dick."
Well, pass it over here.
That's badass. And I was like, "Nah." I just got a shitty camera. You can't really tell. She goes, "It looks like it's off a you took a picture of a screen." I was like, "Nah, I just got a shitty camera phone, dude." That's how I roll.
I've heard the
And
swingers are
what's
crazy.
it called
here.
again?
What, the website?
Yeah.
Awesome.net.
I never heard of that.
It was like a cool website. I mean, it was majority of it was like porn, but it like people would submit like cool pictures and shit like that.
Cool
because there was a lot
Like
of
cool
websites like that. There was a lot of websites like that because you remember Consumption Junction.
It was just that's the one I was trying to remember. It was just like that. Yeah, like
it was like a lot of porn shit, but a lot of like fucking like death.
like rotten.com mixed with porn.
Like motherfuckers falling on the train tracks and getting fucking killed. Like,
because I remember they had a segment on that website called Random Shite, right? And it had that dude, God, what is it? They call him Cornelius, the dude that wears the football pads and rides the bikes.
Oh, yeah.
You know, here around. He was on that website one time.
What the fuck?
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? You seen that dude?
Yeah,
he has a car now, right?
Yeah, like he got a Dodge.
Like he used to ride the bike with no seat.
No
He
seat.
parks
Yeah.
on 19th and University.
Yes, that dude. He was on that website. I was like, oh shit, Cornelius is on this freaking porn website,
I used to
dude.
call
What
that
the
fool
fuck?
Buster
Wait,
Rhymes.
Yeah.
just tell the story again because I was halfway listening.
Oh, I sent the fake dick pic
No,
to this
no,
girl.
how is Cornelius on the porn website?
Because there was just a segment of on that website where it's just called random shit or random shite, and people would just post.
And
Would
some
send-
randomly just
yeah,
posted
and
him?
because he was on that bike that with that had the pedals where the seat
They
goes.
were real high.
Yeah, that's why it was just a picture of him. I was like, oh shit, he put Lovick on the porn site.
You
or
already
I put
did.
on the map.
You remember when Cornelius would go to our tailgate and charge people to take pictures?
Yeah.
For real?
He would go to our tailgate because we tailgated right on the, like
That's
in
some
the,
baller shit right there.
on the
Coliseum.
west side of the stadium, in the parking lot, right? And come to find out, we thought like he was chilling. It was all fun and games, but then they were like, that fool wanted to charge me for a picture. We're like, what? So we heard that several times. We were like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? And he's like, wow, it's
Thought he was
cost
famous.
money to take a picture of me. Like, hey, dude, get the fuck out of our tailgate,
God
bro.
dang,
like,
dude,
fucking
taxing
leave.
people.
You guys be tailgating now? Like
Come
this
on,
year?
bro.
Can I go?
Nah, man.
Yeah. I'll be there.
I don't even like you.
Invite me out there. Hey, give me an invite right now.
Hey, he wants to go and charge people to take pictures with him because he's a celebrity.
Just want a drink.
Local celebrity. Dude, that reminds me one time I had a.
I can tell you one thing.
Let me come with you.
This one thing is for sure.
I'll be there.
If you show up to tailgate with us, you're not going to the game.
I don't ever go to the game because I get so fucked up
No,
at
you're still not. You're gonna not even make half of the fucking.
I went to one game last year and we had to leave at halftime. I fucked up.
You gonna get shitty?
We're gonna get this dude.
Oh, I'm sorry. Please. please.
Send pictures. Hey, when's the
The
last
first game
time
was
y'all
here?
done a keg stand?
It's on the 31st.
Yeah,
Really?
against
I think I've ever-
Abilene.
Really?
Ever.
Can I come?
I really do.
I
Mine
need
was
to
at
hear
a-
him
it was
say
at a
this. Can I
tailgate.
come?
Nah, dude.
Where are you gonna be at? Where are you gonna be at? Where are you gonna be at?
So hold on, man. Let me tell you this. This hasn't been said, but it's been known that our tailgate party is the most epic shit going down.
Hey, can I tell you something about tailgating real quick?
So, with that being said, bro, if you show up to our tailgate, you're gonna be asleep by an hour.
I don't give a
Within
fuck.
an hour.
That's the whole point.
Within the hour.
Let me come. I need you to say, "Hey, come."
I've seen the way you drink. You're gonna be asleep within an hour.
That's the whole goal. I don't give a fuck.
Hey,
I'll find my way home, dude.
let's
I'm like a
do it.
lizard.
Let's
I'm
do
like a
it.
said like a
lizard.
lizard.
I'll fucking find my way home. I don't give a fuck. Can I tell you a story about tailgating last year? Because this is a new thing for me and my friend. We would just go tailgating. We wouldn't even go to the games. So, this is on the west side too. Is that where y'all were?
No, we've since got kicked the fuck out of our old spot.
So
it's a new spot.
You
but
know,
we're
like where all
still-
the frat is
Yeah,
in
yeah,
that
yeah,
area.
yeah.
So we would go out there and hang out with the white folks.
Yeah.
Very good people.
Yeah,
Pouring
yeah.
us liquor,
Yeah, of
feeding
course.
us, saying hi to us, giving us hugs. White folks. I go to a Mexican one. $5 for a beer, no food.
God, damn.
Tax. And
$10 to take a
and you
picture
know
with
what
that
was
guy
the worst?
Cornelius.
You know what was the worst is they would have like 12 packs. They'd be holding them dancing with their 12 packs.
Oh,
I was
no.
like, oh,
Really?
We don't do that.
Nah.
We went to college, so we.
So can I come?
I think we're like white boys.
So I'll tell you this story, man. Me and Eric, we grew up through going to school at Tech, and we just needed a corner, just a spot to put our cooler in, and just get drunk at. Because we were students, and we were gonna go to the Tech game as we know with our student IDs. So there were weeks where no one fucked with us, but then there were weeks where people were like, "Hey man, who the fuck do y'all know here?" I'm like, "Oh shit, it's time to fucking bounce." So he had a buddy who he knew pretty well. Was like, I got a friend that tailgates right on the stadium parking lot. Y'all come with us. It's a good time. And I was like, I don't know, man. That sounds real suspicious, man. He's like, no, man, he wouldn't lie. It's like, all right. So we park at the Spirit Arena back when it was free. Now, you know what I mean? Now you need a bus. This was years ago, bro. This was when we were
It was when
students.
the Coliseum was still up.
And we
20
fucking
years ago.
carried like fucking a 200-pound cooler with all our shit, walking it from the Spirit Arena all the way to the Jones Stadium.
God dang.
So we fucking, walk it there, fucking park our shit. So we're fucking having a good time. Well, then his buddy's like, yeah, man, have certain, whatever. He just leaves the fuck alone. Well, then another guy comes up to us and he's like, the fuck y'all doing? Who the fuck do y'all know? Like, ah, fuck. I thought
Here
you
we go.
said, like, I thought you said it was cool. And there we go, grabbing our fucking cooler. It's time to bounce. And he's like, no. Y'all don't leave. He's like, have y'all ate? I'm like, nah. He goes, man, come on, man, serve yourself. Blah, blah, blah. You know, we made all this shit. You know, you fucking have at it. And we were like, oh, shit. And then we instantly became a family.
Damn, like that? That
Instantly,
easy?
he could not get rid of us. Like, you fucking accepted us. That's it, bro.
Yep.
So then he took us in, and then he was like, he enjoyed the help. You know what I mean? Like, he had a big ass tailgate. So he's like, hey, man, next week, blah, blah. Yeah, sure, we'll be here. And then it just turned into like this fucking family type relationship, like an uncle. He's like an uncle to us. And he's like, hey, man, we're going to drop off. Me and Eric will be like, we're going to drop off our coolers at your house, and we'll take them there. He's like, well, you know, I need y'all's help to set up if y'all want to help. I'm like, oh, fuck yeah. So then we fucking, it became our tailgate. Mm-hmm. So no longer was it just them. Like, dude, it became our friends.
That's still who you tailgate
That
with?
fucking tailgate turned into like 25 people, right? It turned into like easily 100 people every fucking game.
Damn.
Because of us. And then it was just like JP and Eric's tailgate. And it was nothing to do
like,
with
hey, man,
us.
what the
Like,
fuck? Yeah.
nothing to do with us. But he loved it. Like, he loved the people like that we brought. And, dude, it was a fucking huge tailgate. Well, then throughout the years, it got bigger and bigger and bigger. This dude was fucking like, we're just students, bro. We don't got no fucking money. This dude was fucking getting like direct TV and like putting TVs out so the people that don't go to the games can watch the game. Like, he was going all out.
You don't even have to buy a ticket.
Just for
That's
us.
badass.
Like,
Yeah.
just for us, because we're inviting people.
Yep.
So then,
That's what it's all about, though.
long story short, my buddy, who I'm talking about, John and Michael Romero, he was on there through the Coliseum, the handicap
80.
Coliseum. So then when they dropped it, they basically kicked him the fuck out. So through me and Eric and Martinez, we found another spot. So then he came on with us. Well, now it's still the same shit.
Where's
it's
it
just
at?
on a whole nother location. And off air, I'll fucking tell you where it's at. 'Cause I don't want everybody showing up to this motherfucker.
Wait, can I come?
But
I need to hear you say it.
Nah, man, I'll let you know later.
Say it on
You got
air.
to say it live on air,
Say it
bro. You
on
got to say
air,
it live
bro.
on air.
Nah, bro, for real, man. It's all love. I'd love to have you come. Like, for real.
Next Saturday?
Yeah, man. Like, I'll work every fucking day of the year. I'll work Christmas. I'll work fucking Thanksgiving. I'll work New Year's. All I give a shit about is 6 days a year, and those are the 6 home games.
Home
We
game.
got 7 this year.
And this year we got 7, but I will. Everyone that works knows, like, this motherfucker's got the game days off. So that's my shit, man. Is fucking.
I got to come out on the
Yeah.
Colorado game because that's the day before my birthday.
And my birthday, I think it's on that actual day,
Which one?
the Colorado game.
The 9th?
That's actually my brother's day. So the day before is my
Oh,
birthday.
mine's
so,
on the
yeah.
10th.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah, I can.
Yeah.
It's official.
We'll
It's
get you
official like a
over
whistle.
Bro, I'm going to bring Bradley and we're going to get drunk.
Yeah, man. We're gonna sleep y'all pretty quick.
Oh, yeah, because you like to drink liquor. I just drink beer.
Nah, you drink what the fuck we
I
drink.
will. I
Hey,
will.
we're gonna be taking shots.
You're my uncle now. I will. I'll drink whatever you fucking pass me.
every 30 minutes you're gonna get a shot.
My wife used to get so fucking pissed at me, man, because I would trade my Christmas, like, for
game
a
day.
fucking Texas game.
Hell
like,
yeah.
Texas in town, and then I'm fucking all passed out at the fucking game. She's like, motherfucker, you traded your Christmas for this shit? Like,
Do you
you
go to
damn
the-
right.
Do you just tell me?
And I'm doing it.
Do y'all go to the game or you just
No,
tell
I'm
me?
a season ticket holder for fucking
we got season
25
tickets.
fucking years now.
So
Yeah.
so the core of us, we all have season tickets, and so we're
We'll
all
hold it
gonna go
down while
inside.
We'll
but-
hold it down while y'all watch the game.
and there's people that hold it down.
No, yeah, for real.
Yeah, like for real. But there's food, and if I feel like it, I might make something phenomenal. If I don't, I'm gonna make fucking
It
weenies.
truly was a waste of a ticket because last year, like I said, we would get so fucked up, we didn't even make it to the game. Like, for real.
So
That's the best part, though.
My son is a junior.
And my girl would get mad.
But up until he went to Tech, I think he only missed 2 home games his whole fucking life.
Damn.
For real.
Badass.
Nice.
Yeah. Here we go to all of them.
Yeah, we live it up. My
I'll
mom
be
will
there.
ask me, Mijo, on this day, does Tech play this day at home? And I'm like, no. She's like, okay, cool. Well, your tias and your uncle wants to
She
get
set you up.
yeah, because she's like, she already
She already
knows
knows.
if Tech plays, and I ain't fucking going. Like, forget it.
Since about 2003, I think I've missed maybe 4 or 5 home games. It's because I went out of town for something, probably to go to another football game. And that's 20 years, and I've only missed that many games.
Like I was telling you, I still got family in Arizona. We're gonna try to make it watch them play like Arizona State or something.
Yeah, I
'Cause got
think
some family in Tempe.
I've got photography. Like, I've got people having weddings, like a legit, like, not putting on my business, but $2,000 easily for that day. And I'm like,
That
you
you-
gonna happen?
that
I'm
you
like,
missed 'cause
no,
of
I'm
the-
booked that day.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh shit. I'm
Ain't
like,
gonna
nah,
happen.
Tech's playing that fucking day. Fuck
Yeah,
that
no,
night.
and you
got your
don't-
priorities
you
straight.
do not. So it's not that you cannot schedule a wedding during football season, but you cannot schedule a wedding when there's a home game.
Yeah.
And it ain't because we're gonna go to the football game. Is that a whole bunch of people are gonna go to the football game, and people from out of town are gonna come to your wedding, and they can't come because there's no hotels.
I have another live show coming up that I did. I was like, I got to see when Tech's playing because I know nobody will come to it. If Tech
I know.
fucking
Oh yeah,
won.
you do got a live show coming up.
This Saturday, yeah.
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 So we got Rattlesnake Roy on the podcast to promote his live show.
I'm an
And,
unofficial member of this podcast.
I'm going to fucking let you do that, man. What you got going on Saturday?
August 24th, this Saturday, we have about 8 comedians coming on, talking some shit, and we're going to have some fun, drink some beer, maybe a little bit of surprise at the end.
Your live podcast, the first one was
That was the second one. When I came on to promote, that was the second one.
That was a success, though.
Oh,
When
yeah,
you called it a
was-
success.
It was a good time.
So, yeah.
So we had to compete with Mexican OT that night, and it was still, I was still happy with how many people came
Yeah.
out.
Badass, bro.
This time we don't have. I don't think we have a show in Lubbock that day.
So that's Saturday. My
No, we
birthday
do.
is Friday.
Oh, you gonna come out?
So hopefully
You
I'm
gonna
not
come out?
too hungover to fucking show up to it.
You're shaking your head. You better come
Yeah,
out, brother.
I'm going.
Yeah.
Have some beer for y'all.
You better have some beer for
Have
me.
some boobs for
You
y'all.
show up
some
to my
asshole.
fucking art trail like I
And
fucking
it's
serve
gonna
you
be
beer.
at the art trail, or where's it gonna be at?
You know
Yeah,
where his studio is?
it's
like down,
Yeah.
Okay.
right down the. It's which one's yours?
G.
We're at Studio C.
Yeah.
Badass.
Fuck yeah, man. Everyone
Yeah,
come
yeah.
out to Rattlesnake Roy's live podcast,
Please.
Cap Studio G.
And I wanted
Steve,
to tell you,
Cap Studio C.
congratulations. I saw that you've got another show to
Yeah,
to Snake Pit
so I have
Studios.
Snake Pit Studios. It's my podcast, Lords of Film, the Big Pink TV show, and then the new one's called Breaking Hyman with Morgan and friends.
Good shit, man. Congratulations.
Thank you. Basically, what y'all are doing here, but we do it in my garage.
Badass.
Yeah.
But you guys got a lot of bros. I got no bros.
Yeah, man. And I want to let everyone know, I know my team sucks. I know Tech sucks. Don't give me this bullshit that Tech sucks. We fucking know. But we stay undefeated at tailgating.
That's why you drink
motherfucker.
so much. That's why you got to drink
We
so
stay
much.
very
yeah.
undefeated at tailgating.
Hey, nobody's ever beat us in tailgating.
I'm
Hey,
excited. I'm excited. I'm more excited to come to
Dude.
this.
And at that absolute minimum, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna drink, but like I said, I am a I don't want to call myself a pit master, but if I make something to eat, you're gonna like it.
Oh,
I would call him a pit master. Yeah, he's being too kind on himself. Ramos, you got any shout outs, brother?
Shout out everybody in generic media, man.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Doing
man.
the damn thing. Jimmy's cousin sent you a bottle.
I know, man. I really wanted to express my gratitude to that. Words can't express,
That's fucking
like,
cool.
really and truly, for real, man. And I want to make sure I get this right, like, for real, for real. So shout out to the guys at Royal Air Force Base, and most importantly, man, I hope I'm not fucking murdering this, but Marcos Velades, is that what it is, or Valdez Velades?
I don't know. I sent you the text, dude. I didn't even read the.
Yeah, man, but for real, man, thank you guys. From the bottom of my fucking heart, man, this means everything that you couldn't even imagine. Like, I don't take this too lightly, man. If you're fucking sending me $1 gift, I'm gonna for real like take it to heart, but much less a fucking Remus Reserve batch 7. Fuck y'all. Fuck, man. Thank y'all. For real, man. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all guys, man. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for supporting me, and thank you guys for the gift. Thank you. Appreciate it, man.
Good shit.
But
thanks for having me on, man.
thank you to the Pendejos. Thank you to the deep dive. Drea loves you. Came back. She fucking came back. I fucked it up. I said E is for everybody.
No, E is for everything. Came back. Yeah, he came back.
Shout out E is for everybody.
Dude, I feel bad because that's his episode that he did, but we didn't record that week.
Yeah.
We didn't do the Pendejos that week. He's like, I'll just drop it on the Pendejos feed, but it's really a E's for everything episode.
Yeah, but I mean,
shout out to him.
I know people give y'all shit for fucking taking time off. But fuck, man, like schedules, it's a 2-person thing. It's tough. It's tough, man.
Tough, yeah.
Like people don't understand how tough that really fucking is.
I've had to cancel on you twice. You've tried to invite me and works, dude. God dang it, just work, dude. Like the 2 times I was supposed to go back on your show, shit hits the fan at work. And I'm like, dude, I'm just not gonna make it. Like I wasn't trying to avoid you.
Oh, that was the conversation pit, by the way. Patreon.com/snakepit.
There you go. Yeah, hit up his Patreon.
Yeah.
It's $1, right?
It's $1.
$1
a month.
Patreon.com what?
/snakepit studios.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have you on twice, but I get it.
Next time I'll be there.
All right, see you Thursday then. Buddy.
Yeah, man. And, I was a guest on your show, and that was
both of them.
just like 2 weeks ago.
It's out right now. It's the most.
It's your
recent
latest
one.
episode.
It probably will be for a few.
Yeah,
a few weeks.
And what is your podcast again?
The Snake Pit Rattlesnake Roy or Snake Pit Studios on YouTube. Check us all out. We get like 4 or 5 different ones.
Yeah, man. I was really I had fun doing your podcast. It was really fun.
It was a good time.
Yeah, your homeboy was real cool. It was
I'm
chill.
gonna bring him out to the tailgate. Me and him.
Yeah, it was real chill. Eric, you any got a shout outs?
Well, right now I only got a shout out to my wife. We had an anniversary last week.
Oh, congratulations.
And
happy anniversary.
So when we were talking about Tulum, that's actually going to be for her birthday too. So that's why I'm excited. You talking about, oh, shit's going to happen. The only shit that's going to happen is a good time.
Yeah, for
so,
sure, man.
So in 6 more weeks.
It's coming quick.
It's coming real quick, man. And I cannot wait.
But my shout out, one and only shout out, it's got to be my wife. This episode that you're hearing now is on a Wednesday. Thursday will be my 9th wedding anniversary. So
happy anniversary, guys.
Nice.
We'll be doing it big at the West Table. And yeah, shout out my wife, man. Happy 9th anniversary. Thank you for putting up with my bullshit. I know it probably feels like 80 years for her. Because every day I'm on some bullshit, man.
She is looking a little old over there.
Damn. Shots fired. Shots fired.
Putting up with my bullshit is work. I know that it is. But, man, thank you guys for everything. Thank you guys. This gift just caught me by surprise, and I fucking heard Jimmy say that on the deep dive, you know, and I'm always like, I'll believe it till I see it, you know, and it fucking happened. And thank you guys, man, for appreciate that.
Yeah, Jimmy's good people, man.
And make
good
sure
people.
y'all guys, if you aren't doing anything on Saturday, fucking hit up Rattlesnake Roy's
out,
live
8 o'clock.
podcast.
8 to 12.
Yeah, man. Your last one was pretty badass.
It was a good time.
Yeah,
this one will be good too.
You're gonna film it and put it on YouTube?
I don't do that. No.
So if you don't pay for it, you ain't gonna watch it.
If you're not there,
that's what I'm saying. Like you ain't gonna watch it.
You ain't get to see it because it's comedy. It's raw. Don't come.
Yeah.
Don't come if you're looking to get all upset and over
Get your
shit.
feelings
It's just
hurt.
jokes and fun.
You gonna drop any exclusive merch, man, just for the show?
I did last time. I fucking dropped the ball this time, but
It's just kind of hard.
I'll have that merch from last time out there that I didn't sell. But other than that, just straight comedy and podcast
Good shit.
and beer, and probably some other things that I can't say on the podcast. But we'll see.
Some cocaine.
No,
Cocaine.
Some cocaine.
some drugs scheduled below that. How about that?
Some Delta
They're
8s.
not really drugs.
How lucrative do you get?
Yeah, some people don't call them drugs. How about that?
Some Delta 8s.
There it is. The Four Locos.
But thank you guys, man. But till next time, guys. Oh shit. Fuck, I almost didn't even shout out my fucking sponsor. Shout out DJ Kipo. Motherfucker, man. Shout out DJ Kipo, Patriot Painting Construction, and Theater Burrito, man. Love y'all guys, and thank y'all for supporting the show. And most definitely hit them up if you ever need any DJ services, any burritos, or any construction work, man. But until next time, guys, read some books!
Oh, it's you again. This episode is brought to you by Patriot Paint and Construction. They specialize in commercial and residential. They also specialize in drywall and paint. No job is too big or too small for them. Hit them up at 806-544-7199.